Please take seats. I, Council Chairman 317C, 317 multiple, call this fourth council meeting to the order. Now I request flag salutation from our Vice Governor 317D, Host District, first Vice Governor elect B.M. Bharati.
We salute our national flag and pledge our allegiance to the same. Its honor and its glory depends upon the zeal and assiduity with which each one of us will shoulder his responsibility as a good citizen. A history written in the letter of gold inspires us to put a good work for the fair name of our country. We declared our unflinching loyalty to our national flag and maintain that its course shall be our course, and that each individual amongst us shall make a genuine efforts to add to its luster and glory, to make pride proudly aloft in the Committee of Nations. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Please be seated. Quorum. All the six district governors are present, so quorum is established. Now I request Host District Governor Sanjay Shetty for welcome address.
It's great happiness to host the fourth multiple council meeting and multiple convention with our own leader, my dear brother Vasant Kumar Shetty, as the council chairperson. It gives me great pleasure to welcome you all to Mangalore, to our District 317D. Our land's District 317D is most unique and diverse in terms of geographical and cultural characteristics. Mangalore and Dakshina Kannada is an educational and IT hub. It is famous for its pristine beaches, magnificent temples, and delicious food. Kodagu or Coorg is known for the valiant warriors, coffee plantation, thick forests, and countless streams. Hassan is home for the historical famous for Belur and Halebeedu temples and the monumental statue of Gomateshwar at Shravanabalagala. Chikmagalur, a major tourist destination in the land of the hills, famous for its tea and coffee estates. We at District 317 are known for good planning, strong teamwork, perfect organization, and generous hospitality. I welcome today's presiding officer, my dear brother, our multiple council chairperson, Vasant Kumar Shetty. This year he has led the multiple with a great distinction and he has made us all proud. I request him to accept a rose. I welcome our international director, Vamshidhar Babu. You're my elder brother, my mentor, my guide, and my friend. I request you to accept a rose as a token of welcome. I welcome past international director V.V. Krishna Reddy. He is a very good friend to our district and he is always responding to our call. I welcome him and request him to accept a rose. I welcome GAT area leader Monica Sawant. Please give the rose. And also I welcome vice area leader S. Ramchandran and immediate past multiple council chairperson Bhanumurthy Reddy and cabinet treasurer my co-governor Rajshekhar. And also I welcome my esteemed co-governors Dr. Srividya of District 317A, Sugula Ellamali of District 317B, Dr. M.K. Bhatt of 317C, Vinuta Prakash of District 317E. I welcome the team of DGs elect, Suresh Ram of District 317A, Earl Britt of District 317B, and Dr. Neri Carnolio of District 317C, Dr. Melvin D'Souza of District 317D, Dr. Ram Raj Aras of District 317E, and B.S. Nagaraj of District 317F. I welcome the first Vice Governor elect, Lion Mohan Kumar, Lion Manoj Manik, Lion Mohammad Hanif, Lion B.M. Bharati, and Lion Chandra Reddy and Lion C.M. Narayan Swamy. I welcome the new second Vice Governors elect, Dr. G. Mohan, Jai Amol Naik, Sapna Suresh, Aravind Shenai, Ashwath Narayan Swamy, Akash Suvarna. I welcome the DG of team and the new District 317G, Krishna Gowda, Subramanya, and Lion K.L. Rajshekhar. I warmly welcome all the respected past district governors of our multiple. I especially welcome the host committee of the convention chairman, C.A. Muttanna. I am proud to say that this is the 15th multiple convention that he is attending. 50th. I welcome Steering Committee Chairperson Arun Kumar Shetty, Secretary Anil Kumar, and Treasurer Ram Mohan Alva, and all the 5 members of the organizing team. I once again welcome all of you, and I'm sure of all you will have a pleasant time in Mangalore and take back sweet memories of our hospitality. Thank you. Long live Lionism.
Address. I, as a chairman, also welcome all the governors, vice governors, ID, PID to this fourth council meeting and also tomorrow's convention. Now, opening remarks from MCC. Respected ID sir, PID sir, dignitaries on the days of the days. As a chairman, I am happy that we have completed the successful year for 22-23. As a district governor, 6 district governors of this multiple have worked very hard for successful completion of the year. We have shown a good growth in membership, extension, service activities, and mainly this year very successful in the LCF contribution to the foundation. I thank all the 6 district governors for their hard work throughout the year, and it's a very challenge. Next 2 months in the as a GAT area leader is on the days. Next 2 months is very challenging because we are not showing the growth which usually we used to show over the period. Some of the districts we have to work very hard to keep the retention and at least show a positive growth when the year ends. I request all the district governors, please work on this. There is 2 months. We are in the May and June. This is very challenging months for membership. Some of the districts we have very big target to get into the positive. Some districts are doing very excellent work in the membership also, but some other districts are dragging the multiple in the negative area. So I request again I request all the district governors to work in the GMT area, see that the whatever clubs we have today, at least they be there when we hand over to the next incoming team. That is the biggest challenge for all the district governors to work in the remaining 1.5 months for the year. Under the LCF, we have shown all-time record in contribution to the LCF. I thank all the district governors, especially my own district governor Sanjay Shetty, who has made half the target of the multiple. Single-handedly, he has done more than half what we have given to the given from the multiple. From that contribution, under the designated grant, we are receiving 22 dialysis machines. 22 dialysis machines in a year, and already the money has been given to the supplier. The first batch of 10 dialysis machines is expected in next week. So first batch, 10 dialysis machines will be distributed, and after 15 days, the remaining 12 dialysis machines will be distributed to the, as per the list agreed in the last council meeting at Mysore. So each district will be receiving your contributed amounts dialysis machines. Please utilize that machines in a right way so that the image of Lionism and the LCF Foundation be there wherever you give the machine, and that the activity, the service through these dialysis machines be with the needy, and let us make this service project a proud project of the multiple and the Lions International Foundation. With this opening remarks, I again welcome you all to the 4th council meeting, and next I will move on to the next item in the agenda, the approval, adoption of agenda for the council, 4th council meeting. Dear district governors, we have circulated 4th council meeting agenda through email. I hope you have all received the agenda. Governors, the minutes. It's a last 2 days back I circulated the minutes of last council meeting. I apologize for that delayed circulation. but and the convention dates. Except that, everything whatever discussed in the it is covered in the minutes circulated. I request approval for the minutes circulated from one of the governors. In next 2 months, foundation will support with the books. He also shared we are applying 1 lakh quest, 1,20,000. So there is a little correction, 1,20,000 quest new grant for this year. Idea is to have a seamless transition from this grant to new grant. This much I will.
requesting all the delegates to take their seat. The 14th multiple convention will be starting now. I request all the delegates to put their mobile phone on vibrator or silent mode. The next, for some deliberations of this activity, let us have a concentration on the stage only. Let me start with a शेर. जिंदगी की तूफान के साहिल है आपकी दोस्ती, जिंदगी के तूफान के साहिल है आपकी दोस्ती, दिल की अरमानों की मंजिल है आपकी दोस्ती, जिंदगी बन जाएगी जन्नत हमारी, जिंदगी बन जाएगी जन्नत हमारी, अगर मेरी मौत तक साथ रहेगी आपकी दोस्ती. Ladies and gentlemen, warm welcome to District 317D and the coastal paradise Mangalore. A place of hospitality, love, affection, and a district where the united force has been an inspiring the lions, the society in all the way. We are proud to host this 14th convention. So 9 years back, we had another opportunity of hosting the same convention, and we take utmost pride and privilege in being a part of this great convention, being along with you, welcoming you to this great city of Mangalore. Let us enjoy this moment. Let us be a part of this journey of commitment, of community service and social service and Lionism. Loud of applause for this great moment called Lions Movement. Give a fitting tribute to the great work done by all these gentlemen. He was still I think he is the youngest ever district governor's post has occupied at the age of 35. Today, on this great occasion, he will be attending the 50th multiple convention. That is the golden jubilee of multiple convention attendance. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together as I call upon the conference committee chairman, past district governor of District 317D, C.A. Muttanna sir. The sound of the clap, please. Leo President Shahin Surlekar, sir, please come on to the dais. The sitting first vice district governors and second vice district governor and second vice district governor of all the districts. Line N Mohan, Line G Mohan, Errol Brito, Manoj Manik, Neri Colonel, Muhammad Hanif, Melvin D'Souza, Bharati BM, Ram Rajaras, Chandra Reddy, P.S. Nagaraj and Narayan Swami. Now it is the time to call upon all fitting way in the great success of this multiple. All the district governors along with their spouse are requested with all respect, due respect to the dais please. Can we have a round of applause for these great leaders who has made, who has shined, who has made the flag of Lionism flying high in this year with their super sacrifice and a great leadership quality. With spouse only. 317A, line Srividya, 317B, line Sugala Elamali, 317C, MK Bhatt, 317E, Vinuta Prakash. District Governor-elect 317G. Sir, please come on to the dais. G. Ladies and gentlemen, time to call upon the host district governor and his spouse. Perhaps the shortest speech during his governor's visit, his main motto is speak less and work more, where his actions speak louder than words. Perhaps there nobody else in my life that I have never seen a person who is executing his motto, his aim, so superlative way, such a magnificent way. More than 450 members into the fold, 10 clubs in this year and nearing about 200 MJFs in this year, perhaps one of the biggest history. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together as I call upon District Governor of District 3170, Sanjit Shetty, and his best half, Pragati Shetty. Multiple Council Treasurer Rajshekhar Iyer, sir, please come on to the dais. He's there. Multiple Council Secretary Vishwanath Shetty, sir, please come on to the dais. The area leaders, Madam Monica Savant and Ramchandran, sir. Sir, please occupy your seat on the dais. Immediate past Multiple Council Chairperson Bhanumati Reddy, sir. Hearty welcome to the stage, sir. 317D, the last 2 years has been a very purposeful one and extraordinary performance one. The young, energetic leadership of two people has taken this district to the greatest heights of performance and success. Last year, our district governor Vasant Shetty has done extraordinary way of doing things and done a different type of style of functioning which has given extraordinary laurels in all the levels. He is a multiple council chairperson of this year and a great gift from our district, and he has led the way in a multifolded way, in extraordinary way and different level of leadership. Wishing him all the best, complimenting him for the leadership capacity. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together as I call upon the youngest one of the youngest multiple council chairman, Vasant Kumar Shetty, along with his best half, Dr. Divya Vasant Shetty, onto the dais. Lokesh Shetty, please escort them to the dais. There are two gems with everybody. Their guidance, their assistance, and their help, support morally in all the way has given us a lot of boosting for an ordinary line like us and everywhere. Perhaps the best way of giving can be just, we can have an example of this. It is only about giving and giving. Perhaps no better example can you have it. PID Krishna Reddy has been one of the most instrumental man in creating many leaders in this area in our district also. Still he is a guider, still he is a mentor to all of us, and we always acknowledge the great help what he has rendered whenever he required at the most level. PID Krishna Reddy sir, please welcome, hearty welcome to the stage. Mandaranjan, please escort him onto the dais. His dream of becoming ID was not only his dream, it is everybody's dream. For us, he will always remain as an international director who has been and led a life of a great example and philanthropy. Vamshidhar Babu is not only a leader for us, but a mentor, guide and philosopher in all the way. Sir, 317 is acknowledging. Can we have a round of applause? Arvind Shane is getting ready to escort one of the finest eye surgeon of this area I can say the whole of India. The beautiful world is seen by because of you, sir, your efforts, and the message of what you have given about the donation, about the philanthropy, about the social life, and the message of achievement can never be met with such a person like you. Dr. Bhujanga Shetty is a person of a great philosophy and a great example. An inspiring force motivating thousands and thousands of people, and more than anything else, this beautiful world, if at all has been seen, it is because of the great sacrifices and the medical astute of these people. Thank you very much being here, sir. We are very much privileged to have you here once again. I request Arvind Chane to escort Dr. Bhujanga Shetty, Chairman of Narayana Netralaya, onto the dais. Can we request all the delegates to give a standing ovation to this great gentleman of a morality, success, everything. Council Chairperson Vasant Kumar Shetty to call the meeting to order.
Vasant Kumar Shetty, Multiple Council Chairman 317C, call this convention, 14th Convention of Multiple, to the order.
This is my prayer to thee, my Lord. Strike at the root of penury in my heart. Give me the strength lightly to bear my joys and sorrows. Give me the strength never to disown the poor or bend my knees before insolent might. Give me the strength to raise my head high above the daily trifles. Give me the strength to surrender my strength to thy will with love.
Thank you, sir. Now bringing the banner of District 317 by Multiple Council Secretary Vishwanath Shetty and Multiple Council Treasurer Rajshekar Raya onto the dais. In Kannada by Lion Mohandas Kille.
ನಾವು ನಮ್ಮ ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರಧ್ವಜಕ್ಕೆ ಭಕ್ತಿಯಿಂದ ವಂದಿಸಿ ನಿಷ್ಠೆಯಿಂದ ಇರುವುದಾಗಿ ಪ್ರಮಾಣ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೇವೆ. ನಮ್ಮ ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರದ ಕೀರ್ತಿ ಮತ್ತು ಗೌರವ ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಬ್ಬ ಸಭ್ಯ ಪೌರನು ತನ್ನ ಜವಾಬ್ದಾರಿಯನ್ನು ಎಷ್ಟರ ಮಟ್ಟಿನ ಉತ್ಸಾಹ, ಆಸಕ್ತಿ ಮತ್ತು ಜಾಗರೂಕತೆಯಿಂದ ನಿರ್ವಹಿಸುತ್ತಿರುವನು ಎಂಬುದರ ಮೇಲೆ ಅವಲಂಬಿತವಾಗಿದೆ. ಸುವರ್ಣಾಕ್ಷರಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಉಲ್ಲೇಖಿತವಾಗಿರುವ ನಮ್ಮ ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರದ ಉಜ್ವಲ ಇತಿಹಾಸವು ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಅದರ ಮೇಲ್ಮೆಗಾಗಿ ಶ್ರಮಿಸಲು ಸ್ಫೂರ್ತಿಯನ್ನುಂಟು ಮಾಡುತ್ತದೆ. ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರಧ್ವಜಕ್ಕೆ ನಮ್ಮ ದೃಢನಿಷ್ಠೆಯನ್ನು ಘೋಷಿಸಿ ಅದರ ಮುನ್ನಡೆಯತ್ತ ನಮ್ಮ ಗಮನವನ್ನು ಹರಿಸಿ ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಬ್ಬ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿಯು ಅದರ ಕೀರ್ತಿಯನ್ನು ಮತ್ತು ಉಜ್ವಲಗೊಳಿಸಲು ಮನಪೂರ್ವಕವಾಗಿ ಶ್ರಮಿಸಿ ಸೌಹಾರ್ದಪೂರ್ಣ ಜನಾಂಗಗಳ ನಡುವೆ ಅದು ಉನ್ನತ ಮಟ್ಟದಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾರಾಡುವಂತೆ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೇವೆ.
Flag salutation in Telugu by Lion Shobha Srinivas.
ఈ పతాకానికి మనం వందనం చేసి దాని పట్ల మన భక్తి విశ్వాసాలను వెల్లపడిస్తున్నాము. ఉత్తమ పౌరుల బాధ్యతలను నిర్వహించడంలో మనలో ప్రతి ఒక్కరము ప్రదర్శించే శ్రద్ధాశక్తుల మీద దాని ప్రతిష్ట, ప్రభావం ఆధారపడి ఉన్నాయి. సువర్ణాక్షరాలలో లిఖించబడిన దాని పవిత్ర చరిత్ర మన దేశానికి సత్కీర్తిని సమకూర్చు ఉత్తమ కృషి సలపడానికి మనకు ప్రోద్భవాలు అందజేస్తుంది. మన జాతీయ పతాకం పట్ల మా అచంచల విశ్వాసాన్ని వ్యక్తకరిస్తూ మేము అక్షరాల దాని పదానుగాములమని, మనలో ప్రతి ఒక్కరము దాని ప్రభావ వైభవాలను ఇతోధికం చేయడానికి అనువైన అవిరళ కృషి చేసి సభ్య దేశాలలో సగర్వంగా అది ఎగిరేట్లు చేస్తామని ప్రకటిస్తున్నాము.
Salutation in English by Ram Mohan Alwa.
We salute our national flag and pledge our allegiance to the same. Its honor and its glory depend upon the zeal and assiduity with which each one of us will shoulder his responsibilities of a good citizen. Its history, written in letters of gold, inspires us to put in good work for the fair name of our country. We declare our unflinching loyalty to our national flag and maintain that its course shall be our course, and each individual amongst us shall make genuine efforts to add to its luster and glory and make it fly proudly aloft in the comity of nations.
Silent prayer for world peace. Thank you. Host committee chairperson, I can say the golden boy of today, PDG CA Muttanna sir, to deliver the welcome address.
Very respected multiple council chairman, who is also presiding officer today, Vasant Kumar Shetty. Our very respected chief guest, Dr. K. Bhujanga Shetty. Our own International Director, Vamshidhar Babu, PID Krishna Reddy, dignitaries on the dais and off the dais. ladies and gentlemen. I have been given this very pleasant task of welcoming all of you for the 14th convention today. Firstly, I would like to welcome our past district governor from our district. Today he is the multiple council chairman and who is also presiding today, and very simple and lovable person. I welcome Vasant Kumar Shetty for today's function. Our own international director, Vamshidhar Babu, who's every time we invited him, he always comes to us. And today he has made it a point to be here. I'd like to welcome Vamshidhar Babu. Most important is very, very respected chief guest. You know, Bhujanga Shetty, to get a appointment itself is so difficult. Arun and team somehow managed to get him here for us to be here, and he's come all the way from Bangalore. It is said Shantaram Shetty is a very popular doctor in this part of the town, and if anybody got any pain and when we go to him, the minute Shantaram Shetty touches a patient, 20% of your pain is relieved. Like that, I believe Bhujanga Shetty also, when the patient goes to him, the minute he sees his eyes to eye the patient's 20% of the problem is solved. Today we have him with us, so I request all of you, when he speaks, please focus your eye on him so that you will not have any problem throughout the year. Now, on behalf of all of you present here, I would like to welcome Dr. Bhujanga Shetty to today's function. Own PID, who is also always come to Mangalore whenever we called him. You know, he is a big businessman, smart businessman. If any Lions Club has any problem, please go to Krishna Reddy. He has a good way to solve your problem. If any Lions Club has any problem, please go to Krishna Reddy. Now I want to welcome Lion Krishna Reddy to our function. Governor, who is very, very energetic and who was the cause to bring the 14th convention to Mangalore again. This is the third time we are hosting the convention. I think Santosh Kumar Shastri will agree with me when he first hosted the convention here in Mangalore. And now this is the third convention we are hosting, all because of our district governor. I can make mistakes. Okay, I'd like to welcome Sanjit Shetty. On the dais, the past council chairpersons, the few of them are sitting in front. Past council chairpersons, they have done a lot of good work in the earlier days. Now they are here to find the fault at the present council chairperson, what they are doing. Whatever it is, I would like to welcome all the past council chairpersons. Few of them I can see sitting in the front row. I welcome you, sir. And the PDGs, we have quite a lot of PDGs. This is the place to show your talent. PDGs, multiple council convention is the place where a PDG can show his talent, especially in the business section. All of you are present. A lot of you have come from various distance. I'd like to welcome all the PDGs for today's convention. If this is the stepping stone for success, all those dignitaries who attended the multiple convention, I'm sure one day you will be a great leader. I wish all of you all the best, and I extend a very warm welcome to all the Lion dignitaries coming from all over the multiple. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Vishnumaya is our master of ceremony. I'd like to welcome him. In fact, I should have come and done that first before handing over the mic to him. He is a well-known MC of this area. Vishnumaya, I'd like to welcome you, sir.
I am Lion Vijay Vishnumaya, this time Chief Coordinator of our district programs of District 317D. Now it's the time to call upon our evergreen hero, the multiple council chairperson, Vasant Kumar Shetty, for his opening remarks.
I feel it's a proud privilege for me as a multiple chairman of this a prestigious multiple district 317. This opportunity is bestowed on me by the Lions of 317D and my district governor Sanjay Shetty, who is behind me in every steps. Whatever achievement I could do as a chairman or the multiple leader, it is my district 317D, all the Lions and my friend, my mentor, my pillar of strength, my district governor Sanjay Shetty. I am ever thankful to him for whatever he has done for me over the last several years in Lionism. Friends, today 317D multiple is showing excellent results in all the key areas, whether it's a membership, club extension, LCF and service activities. We are doing extremely good in all the areas. There are still many areas which you could have done much more better than what we have today. But as a multiple chairman, I am happy with all the 6 district governors who have toiled day and night for giving these excellent results. I am ever thankful to all the district governors who have given a strength and support to the multiple in this year with their efforts in their respective districts. Today, in the multiple, we have done extremely well in the LCF donation, which is a challenging area, but we have achieved more than what we have promised to the international. Today, our multiple has set a record in the whole India with LCF donations. I am happy to share with you all, this year we have donated more than $350,000 to the international, and from this donation, there was a challenge of first time we had proposed a designated grant for the multiple, and this designated grant we had a target of achieving $175,000 to LCF, and we achieved $185,000 in a single month. And with this donation of designated grants, we are receiving 22 dialysis machines to the multiple, and in that 22 dialysis machine, my district 317D is receiving 11 dialysis machines, and the rest of the 5 districts are receiving 11 dialysis machines. These 22 dialysis machines going to give a service to the the required underprivileged for a dialysis service. This is the biggest service activities ever done from the multiple level, which is I feel it's due to all the contributions all the district governors have given to the multiple. Today, we have among us a chief guest, Dr. Bhujanga Shetty. We Lions are known for the vision care. So today, our guest is the vision expert who has given so many people a vision. Also, nowadays, he is more expert in, I think, in the diabetic care. His talks on diabetics in many TV channels, YouTubes, it's like viral because of the innovative approach for the diabetics he is giving. Maybe vision and the diabetics are 2 core programs of our international, and today our guest is expert in the both vision and diabetic care. Sir, it's our opportunity to listen to you in this August gathering as a chief guest. As a chairman, I am ever thankful to the host committee led by Evergreen, senior most lion, who has attended 50 multiple conventions, not 1, 2, it's a 50 multiple convention. Imagine his age. He started at the age of 36. So 50 means maybe my calculation is wrong, but he might have been started attending before that he becoming a governor. So today he is the host committee chairman, and he was ably supported by steering committee chairman Arun Shetty, secretary Anil Kumar, and Ramon Alva. I am thankful to from the multiple for excellent arrangement you committee members have done for this convention. I am ever thankful to the ID Vamshidhar Babu sir for his guidance, and PID Krishna Reddy for their wherever when I required any support, they were there for me in guiding me, sir. Vamshi sir and Krishna Reddy sir, I am thankful to you both. And with this, this is my opening remarks. Thank you for listening. Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you, Lion Vasant Kumar Shetty, the multiple council chairperson. And you will always remain as one of the best gems our district has ever had. He has got an interesting status in this one, which tells that don't create, if you want to create leaders, not followers. And he really means it. Whenever in this his space of Lionism, he has created much more leaders, and he followed them rather than people following him. So whatever he said, whatever intention, he has practiced it, and he has acted in a with a great example. Wish you all the best, and compliments and congratulations on being one of the youngest leaders of the war multiple. Now it is over to banner presentation. I request all the district to be ready with the banner presentations there, and Lion Lokesh Shetty is there to guide you and make the things smooth proceedings. Have a round of applause for 317A. Elect Jaimol Nayak, Cabinet Secretary Abhishek Kulkarni, Cabinet Treasurer Dattu Bevinakatti. I request the people to clear the passage of the banner presentation. Governor Muhammad Hanif, Second Vice District Governor Elect Swapna Suresh, Cabinet Secretary H.M. Pratima, Cabinet Treasurer Vedamurthy. The banner of 317E is missing. It is there, sir. Vinuta Prakash, First Vice District Governor Dr. Ramraj Aras, Second Vice District Governor Chandra H. Reddy, Second Vice District Governor Elect Ashwath Narayan Swami, Cabinet Secretary Jyoti Raman, Cabinet Treasurer Sudha M.N. Reddy. Next is 317F, Second Vice Governor-elect Akash Swarnam, Cabinet Secretary Vijay Kumar, Cabinet Treasurer Prasanna Kumar. The home district of our International Director Vamshidhar Babu sir. D, the battalion of all the members are ready for the great banner presentation. 317D, District Governor Sanjeet Shetty, First Vice District Governor Melvin D'Souza, Second Vice District Governor Bharati BM, Second Vice District Governor-elect Kudupi Arvind Shanai, Cabinet Secretary Anil Kumar PV, Cabinet Treasurer Ram Mohan Alwa. This is 317D, the host district of the 14th Multiple Convention. Ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, we can make two groups, I think. The ladies, ladies can come afterwards because this will not fit in now. Yeah, this will not fit in. The ladies, please move back for a while. You will have an exclusive lady group photograph with our multiple council chairman at a special tribute to Mother's Day. So JK was telling something else now. Sir, make it fast, please come fast.
Council Chair, line leaders, my brothers and sisters. In today's world, everyone are busy. Being busy is only a state of mind. And here is someone who personifies that statement. A medical technocrat that he is, he stands as a perfect example of how to balance professional work, family, and social service, and making life inspiring to all of us in every step. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, today's chief guest, whom I know from close quarters, a great movie fan, but however, I feel today he is donning the role of a hat-trick hero in the Lions arena. For he was the chief guest during my cabinet installation in 2016, was the chief guest at the recently held district convention of 317 of DG Vinutta Prakash, and today he is with us in this 14th multiple convention of our very dear Vasant, hosted by our beloved leader Sanjit. Dr. Bhujang Shetty, a Rajyotsava awardee in 2010, is the founder chairman and managing director of the Narayan Netralaya Eye Hospital, Bangalore. Born in a village near Kundapur in the year 1953, he spent his first 10 years there and later traveled to Bangalore and finished his schooling from the Baldwin's Boys High School. He did his MBBS from the Bangalore Medical College in 1978 and did his master's in ophthalmology from the Regional Institute of Ophthalmology, Minto Eye Hospital in the year 1982. Dr. Kallakeri Bhujanga Shetty is one of the leading luminaries in the field of ophthalmic healthcare in the country. He founded the Narayan Netralaya in 1982, which has now grown up to have 5 hospitals. In fact, Narayan Netralaya is consistently the top 5 tertiary eye centers in India. Ladies and gentlemen, in the last 3 financial years alone, Narayan Netralaya has discounted rupees 21 crores in subsidy for free surgical care for the poor throughout our state. Dr. Shetty's Charishma has led to one of the best eye banking success in the country. Reputed to be one of the state's largest and the most yielding eye banks, it caters to over 50% of the state's utilization of corneal tissue, with over 150,000 eye pledges. The backlog of corneal blindness in Karnataka has been significantly reduced due to the untiring efforts of Dr. Shetty's organization. He is responsible for keeping the eyes of Dr. Rajkumar and Puneet Rajkumar alive. Since 2019, Dr. Bhujang is personally involved in a lifestyle changing and diet driven program aptly called the Reversing Diabetic Clinic at his institute. While it aims primarily of controlling diabetics through food medication, it also involved in other chronic and non-communicable diseases and degeneration across all ages. The unique contribution of Shetty's institute includes child blindness prevention. Its flagship program, Kid Drop, the Karnataka Internet Assisted Diagnosis for Retinopathy of Prematurity, which was initiated in 2007 in Karnataka, has so far performed 210,000 imaging sessions and prevented blindness in over 3,150 babies who were less than 2 months of age. Narayan Netralaya is performing free screening and treatment for all the babies born in the government hospitals for the last 15 years. This is the largest such endeavor in the world and is internationally recognized, including the Harvard Business Review, which has called it an example of reverse innovation for the West to emulate. Ladies and gentlemen, to conclude, I can only say Dr. Shetty exemplifies a unique character with multiple hats, pushing all limits of human capabilities in the interest of society. From the yeoman services rendering boon to the sight to those living in darkness, to reversing diabetics, he is an asset to humanity. The Lions Multiple 317 is proud to have him with us as a chief guest. Married to my sister Rajkamal, he is the proud parent of Naina and Dr. Naren Shetty. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting to you the great luminary Dr. Bhujang Shetty.
It is a novel of achievement, great achievement, success. What a performance, what is an exemplary example of hallmark of brilliance, ladies and gentlemen. Very lucky to have him over here. So hereby I welcome Dr. Bhujang Shetty to address the gathering, your inaugural address. Sir. Okay, lighting the lamp, sir, sorry.
शुभं कुरुध्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शत्रुबुद्धिविनाशाय दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तुते दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तुते दीपज्योतिर्परब्रह्म दीपज्योतिर्जनार्दनः दीपज्योतिर्परब्रह्म दीपज्योतिर्जनार्दनः दीपो हरतु मे पापं सन्ध्यादीपनमोऽस्तुते ओ दीपब्रह्मरूपस्त्वं ज्योतिषां प्रभुरव्ययः ओ दीपब्रह्मरूपस्त्वं शाहि मे सदा रवेरस्तं समारभ्य यावत्
Presiding Officer Vasant Kumar Shetty, Chief Guest Mr. Babu and Krishna Reddy, other dignitaries and lions on the dais, ladies and gentlemen. At the outset, I must say it's a great honor to be here, and I am grateful and thankful to the host committee, especially Vasant Kumar Shetty and Arun, who have given me this honor. I also want to like to thank Arun for those gracious words. And having heard all the wonderful activities that Lions have taken up, I must, in the beginning, compliment and congratulate each one of you for the fantastic work that you all have been doing. Well, if you invite a doctor for any function, as I say, he will talk about health. You can't expect anything else from him. And Arun described me as an eye surgeon, but I'm sorry I may disappoint you, because I'm not going to talk about the eyes. I want to talk about health as a whole, where food as medicine. Now recent evidence suggests that all the modern, can I have the slide please? It suggests that all the so-called modern diseases, every single one of them, they are chronic, irreversible, and we need to take medicines from day one till we die. They are called chronic metabolic diseases. All of them, starting from obesity to blood pressure, diabetes, cholesterol, heart, kidney, brain, all these problems. Once you're diagnosed, and you need to take medicine for each one of them. But now, our science has shown that we have got into this mess because of the wrong foods that we eat. And if food is the cause, food needs to be the solution. So, today I will be talking of food as medicine. Is it possible or not? Well, as you know, every time we suffer from any one of these diseases, be it blood pressure, dementia, diabetes, infertility, arthritis, you name it, autoimmune disease, every modern disease, we run to different doctors and different doctors give us different medicines and you are a patient for life. That is the current thinking, very sad. But the recent research now shows that all these diseases have a common cause, and that is you have developed what is called carbohydrate intolerance. And that leads to what is called insulin resistance. You all must be knowing what insulin is. Before going further, I'll just tell you what carbohydrates are. Most of you must be knowing. Most of you, some of you must have heard me a number of times, and you must be wondering why I keep repeating the same talk. That's because more you teach, more you learn. Every time you reread a book, you don't find more in the book than you did before, but you find more in yourself than you had before. So carbohydrate means simple: sugars, sweets, and hidden sugars, as in grains. Grains andre rice, ragi, roti. Whether it be from wheat, corn, or millet, oats, all these are grains. So excess of this intake, and especially refined variety, because current food is heavily processed and refined, your blood sugar shoots up, and to control the blood sugar, insulin shoots up, and because you are constantly eating the same food, the insulin just remains extremely high for a long period and causes what is called insulin resistance, which is the root cause for every single disease. Period. So, currently what we are doing is we are giving symptomatic treatment. Blood pressure high, take blood pressure tablets. Sugar high, take sugar tablets. Knee problem, tablets or operation. Brain problem, again the same. But that's become chronic, and it's a one-way street because you are addressing only the symptom, not the cause. That's the problem now. All right? So why we are against carbohydrate? Insulin, in sugar especially, diabetes, we run after the blood sugar and hit it very hard with every possible medicine we have, including insulin injections. But I'm sorry to say that sugar is only the side kick. As I told you, the culprit is insulin. And what stimulates insulin? Carbohydrates. That is sweets and grains. That's exactly what we eat from morning to night. 90% of our diet consists only of that. That carbohydrate stimulates insulin the most. So if you want insulin to come down, you have to reduce these foods or eliminate it altogether. Of course, protein is necessary. Some amount of protein you can have. It does stimulate to some extent. But look at fats. Absolutely no insulin response. So if you want insulin to come down, we need to cut down on carbohydrates and increase fats. Well, the whole problem today, we diagnose diabetes by testing of blood sugar. It is very sad, but now it has been shown that you've been sick for decades, 5, 10, 15 years before this blood sugar goes up. So every time you test your blood sugar normal, you are happy, doctor's happy, you go eating all the wrong foods all the time. What happens 10, 15, 20 years before blood sugar starts rising is that your sugar needs to be very tightly controlled by insulin. So every time the sugar shoots up, insulin production starts rising. And the insulin production can go up by 10 times for more than 10 to 15 years till your blood sugar goes up. So today you are catching diabetes, if you compare it to cancer, in the 4th stage. If you really tested for your insulin levels, you could have caught it 5, 10, 15 years earlier, and better off you could have taken precautionary treatment. This is the problem. Right? But every time we get any of these diseases, especially diabetes, sir, my father had it, my mother had it, I inherited it, I have no option. I'm sorry, you're wrong. Because it has been shown in twins, identical twins who have similar genes, were they to separate after maybe 10, 15, 20 years. One goes to the west, one stays back in the village. And they meet after 20, 25 years. They will have totally different diseases. The person staying back in the village who would work from morning to evening in the fields will have fantastic health. whereas the person who has gone to the West to work because of his lifestyle and processed foods, junk food, he would have all the possible diseases. So genes, of course, do play a role, but genes are like seeds. You just throw the seeds on this floor. Do you expect it to sprout? It will not. But you put it out in the soil, give it nice fertilizer, air and water, and then it will sprout. So also, if you have the genes, if you give all the environment, it will sprout. If you do not, environment is actually much more stronger than your genes. Genes now, there is a branch of medicine called epigenetics. You can turn them on, turn them off, depending on your lifestyle. So if you don't provide the environment, you need not have diabetes. But it's an alarm. I have a family history of diabetes. I better be careful right now. It's not what you ate yesterday that's showing up today. It's what you ate 20 years back is showing up today. So don't blame your parents. The sad part is that this is the official food pyramid recommended some 50 years back, and it's now recommended, first started in the US, now all over the world. And what they say is that you must eat. At that time, people were becoming fat and they were getting heart attack. They said some problem in the diet. Only problem is they got the wrong person. They blamed the fat for everything. They created fat fear. And they said, and glorified carbohydrates. They said 50% of your energy must come from these carbohydrates. That means around 300 grams of carbohydrates you must eat every day. I must remind you friends, the total amount of sugar in the 5 liters of blood is just 1 teaspoon, 5 grams. And when you eat, say 300 grams of sugar, carbohydrates, every day, you are putting into the blood 60 times more sugar than the blood can handle. No wonder it will break down. So that's exactly what happened. And see what happened. Following this advice, when I was a student in 1980s, the world had less than 30 million diabetes. And in today, this is 2021, it's 530 million. Now it must be 600 million. That means it has gone up 20 times, 2000% following the food advice. We as doctors need to introspect whether we have gone wrong, whether our advice has been wrong. With all the modern medicines, with all the modern technology, something has gone through the roof and we still keep advising this. There is something wrong. So what we need to do is we need to turn the food pyramid upside down. The fat fear that we caused need to be demolished. And healthy fat, because it does not stimulate insulin, must be the foundation of our diet. And then you'll see what happens. Well, first thing is, of course, sugar. Just, I think, few weeks back, addressing 317E, I told about the dangers of sugar. We all think sugar is okay. Sugar is, harmless. And everything, every festival, every celebration, anniversary, birthday, I'm sure you must be having fantastic, lunch, getting ready. After eating full meal, you'll go for the dessert. Actually, you've already eaten 200 maybe calories or double the amount of calories even before you hit the dessert. But because sweets are there, it is irresistible and we keep eating it. I'll just spend a few minutes and telling you what these sugars are doing. Look at what has done. We have been growing for this took us millions of years to come to this stage. And see what's happened just in 50 years. What we gained in millions of years, because of the junk food and excess of sugar, we have lost it in 50 years. When I was a student just 40 years back, more people died because of undernutrition. And today, more people die because of overnutrition. That's because of the excess of food and junk food. And there, sugar everywhere. The industry has taken a liking for sugar because when we said that fat is dangerous, they had to remove fat from food. When you remove fat from food, you have removed the flavor from food. And then what happens? Food tasted like cardboard. Say they brought sugar through the back door so that at least it will taste like sweet cardboard. So there are 56 different names in the industry uses to hide sugar in all these processed foods. That's the dangerous. Sugar is sugar is sugar in all forms. People say, can I have jaggery? Can I have honey? No. It just gets into the blood as glucose, very dangerous. It is everywhere, everywhere. Excess of this is the cause for the current. And the first sign of excess of this body fat is a pot belly. If you have a pot belly, I would call you stage 1 diabetic, whether your sugar is up or not. You would have what is called internal fat. That means fat in your arteries and heart and liver and kidney and pancreas. So this is a very dangerous sign. And they say the longer the waistline, shorter the lifeline. So be very careful. Anybody who has got a pot belly is in this stage. All right? But people who are normal weight, normal belly or underweight, you are still not out of the wood. Because you have seen some very skinny people having BP, sugar, heart problem, cholesterol. So 40% of the people who are this kind of a normal weight also suffer from it. So this is what is called TOFI, thin on the outside, fat on the inside. So you also need to be careful. All right, I'll just tell you what this sugar does. It damages your brain, leading to dementia, strokes, Parkinsonism, and Alzheimer's. You know these things are increasing by the day. Alzheimer's is even today called type 3 diabetes. And in the eye, being an eye surgeon, I must tell you that just the other day I read 3 million Indians are at the risk of going blind. With all technology, with all these doctors, we are not able to hold. Even in the so-called developed countries, commonest cause for blindness is diabetic retinopathy. With all the treatment, we are not able to hold back. All right? And we blamed fat for heart attacks. 75% of the people who have heart attacks are either diabetic or pre-diabetic. And 50% of the people who get heart attacks have normal cholesterol. So who is to blame? Not the fat, but the sugars to blame. 50% of the people who go on dialysis, kidney failure because of diabetes. Minimum 1 lakh people lose their limbs in our country itself because of diabetes. And your immunity reduces. You recently have known COVID. All of us must have lost a friend or a relative in that. Who are the ones who became serious? Who are the ones who became sick and went into the ICU and passed away? They say they are the people with comorbidities. They are the same disease that I just mentioned. Sugar reduces your immunity. And sugar is incriminated from cold to cancer. Current research shows that it is sugar at the root of everything. And one line I must say, what's happening to children? Because we think it is harmless, we stock it all the time, and then children enjoy it, we love to give them and we eat them, we stock them in the fridge, all the cakes, the candies, the ice creams, the chocolates. Children have become addicted, so much so that today we are seeing adult diseases in children. When I was a student 40 years back in the medical college, any fatty liver or liver cirrhosis will be a 50, 60-year-old guy and we'll say he's an alcoholic. You ask him, yes sir, kuditini. Kudiyad bidu illedre you will die. Because that time he never had liver transplant. But today, do you know that almost 10 to 15% of children have fatty liver? That's from sugar. Sugar is like alcohol. It is both toxic and addictive. And children, because of excess of that, they are becoming fat, they are becoming sick. You get, teens are getting diabetes and heart attacks in 20s. They used to say 4 decades ago, it was a 30-year-old son that's bringing the 60-year-old father for heart problems. Today, it is a 60-year-old father bringing the 30-year-old son for heart problems. So, if you want your children to have a normal life, just try to reduce the amount of sugar that they are taking. That's sugar, as I say, like alcohol, like tobacco, like drugs, it's addicting. And children very easily get addicted to it. Even adults, I ask them, you're so sick and you've got so many problems, why don't you give up sugar? Sir, that or don't help, sir, very difficult, I can't. I said, if you don't do that, you may have to give up your eyes tomorrow. You choose sugar or your eyes. That's how serious it is. So is sugar the new tobacco? It is worse than tobacco actually. Tobacco may be causing just lung cancer and heart diseases. This I told you causes almost every single disease that we can think of. So last generation we waged a war against tobacco, and today we need to wage a war against sugar. All right, so to tell you that in simple words, sugar is sweet, slow poison. Every single person seated in this audience, if you are a diabetic, if you are a pre-diabetic, if you have a family history of diabetes, or if you do not want to become a diabetic, just get sugar out of your life. All right? That's one thing, sugar. But then other carbohydrate, that's what's called grains. Rice, ragi, roti, RRR, very popular these days. And the roti could be from wheat or corn, millet, oats, all this 70 to 80% sugar. You eat it here, even doctor says don't eat white rice, eat brown rice. But just a matter of minutes before it goes as glucose into your blood. And you can't tolerate glucose. So you need to literally go against the grain and figuratively go against the grain. And I'll tell you how. You may say, well, if you ask me to do all this, there's hardly anything to eat. Well, we have come out with a recipe book. I have given the soft copy to Arun. If you all want, I'll ask him to pass it on to you all. You all can see how easily there are hundreds of recipes you can follow. Look at the amount of sugar. Carbohydrate means sugar in each of these. They say ragi is good. They say millet is good. See the amount of sugar in that. And I am not able to tolerate. Diabetic means you have become intolerant to this. All right? And in regular food, one bowl of rice has got about more than 10 teaspoons of sugar. And I told you last time, blood cannot have more than 1 teaspoon at a time. And every meal we are putting 10, 20 times more into our food by eating this stuff. So we need to choose a food that is least in carbohydrates and sugar, that is vegetables. And for non-vegetarians, of course, egg, meat, and fish has absolutely no sugar. So it's easy. And one more thing I'd like to say. The WHO recommended amount of sugar per person is 6 teaspoons. But we consume more than 26 teaspoons per day. That means in a year, we consume more than 40 to 50 kgs of sugar per person per year. How will the body not break down? This is and we think, all right, let's not have bakery products, worst of the worst. It has refined carbs, refined oil, and refined sugars. So biscuit and buns also must be gone. And fruits, vegetable and fruits, they put in the same basket. You can't criticize them. I'm sorry to say that fruits are hybridized, increase in size, and increase in sugar. And if you are hale and healthy, you can have maybe just one fruit, but never ever make juice and drink it, because you would have used 3, 4, 5 of them and then just thrown away it into the garbage, the good fiber, and you're drinking only the sugar syrup. So never drink your fruit, especially if you want to reverse your diabetes. You have to get away from that. Look at what they have done to the fruit, how it has been genetically modified. I still remember 40, 50 years back in my village, seeing watermelon the way it is on the left side. And here you have the amount of sugar in each of these things. When your body can't tolerate it, you can't eat it. That's all. It's as simple as that. And one other thing you need to get out of is these modern, refined, processed oils. I said fat is healthy. What is unhealthy fat is these oils that come in these bottles. They may be cheap, but you will have to pay a very heavy price in the form of your health. All right. This is just a photo of from a textbook written 100 years back. Insulin was discovered in 1921. Before that, we've known diabetic for more than 3,000 years. How were they treating it? Exactly with food. And this is from that textbook, how they were treating diabetes with food. Exactly what I have said. But unfortunately, when we discovered these medicines, doctors educated less and medicated more. I just want to, people say, you ask us not to eat this, then how do I live? My body must run, I need energy. I must tell you, this body is a hybrid machine. It can run on sugar, it can run on fat. If you give it sugar all the time, sugar means including grains. All of us are running only on sugar. That machinery is almost damaged in 90% of the people seated here. Take it from me. You may not be a diabetic, but I'm talking about insulin resistance. But then when you reduce your carbohydrates, the body learns to run on fat. And you have almost 90% of your energy stored in fat, which can last you for 100 days. Your sugar capacity is very small, just 10%, which can last you for 1 day. Just like the small tank of this truck. It can, run for a day, then it has to go to the petrol pump to, refuel. Whereas it has got enough of diesel on its back, but unable to do it because it does not have the plumbing. So also, if you reduce your carbohydrates, the body will, do the necessary plumbing and start using fats, and you can get energy and run from there. All right, so the problem is increased carbohydrate leading to carbohydrate intolerance, leading to insulin resistance, and the culprit is not fat, but sugar and carbohydrate. So the solution, just 2 minutes, there you have low carb, healthy fat diet, and intermittent fasting you must have heard about. Fasting is fantastic for health. Adike health are. You eat once, you're a yogi. Eat twice, you're a bogi. Eat 3 times, you're a rogi. Eat 4 times, yetgod hogi. So fasting is fantastic. And of course, exercise and de-stressing and sleeping also very important. So what can you have? All non-starch vegetables. Meat, fish, eggs, no problem. Coconut oil, olive oil, nuts, berries, and the fruit that is ideal, miracle fruit, is called avocado. So eat as natural, as organic as possible. If you want more details, just get hold of Arun and he'll pass on the recipe book to you, what to do and how to get this done. Right? My technique is that before every meal I have one big fat ball of vegetable, not just raw, baked. It's stir fried with oil and fats and whatever you like, butter and ghee. So you have this before every meal, your stomach is full, you get all your vitamins, you get all your minerals and fibers, and you don't feel hungry because you have plenty of fats in that. So do this, that's the trick there. And now even the American government, American Heart Association has made a U-turn regarding fats. The dietary fat has nothing to do with your heart attacks. So you need not fear fats. That's what I'm trying to say. All right? So you may say, how do I get my rice, dosa, idli? Everything can be done from non-grains. You get hold of that book and you'll get more details. All right? And then what happens? This is the best part. Best part is that your appetite comes down, your hunger comes down, your cravings come down. You don't want to eat all the time because fat is satiating. And then your weight automatically drops without the struggle, without sweating. And insulin drops, so insulin resistance comes down, insulin sensitivity goes up, your blood sugar comes down, BP comes down, fatty liver goes away, dental caries disappears, cardiovascular disease decrease. Every possible disease simply disappears because you have addressed the root cause. All right? So all this can be measured at home. You do not believe. Just you can measure your waist, your weight, your BP, sugar at home itself. There's a study in the US which has shown that going low carb, 60% of the patients reverse their diabetes in 1 year. 94% could reduce the amount of insulin and HbA1c. This is a study from US I'm quoting. All right. So 5 actionable points. Get sugar out of your life. Reduce grains. Avoid refined oils. Never drink your fruit. And the last is most important. Don't outsource your food. Now another thing has come back. Why cook at home? It's very simple. Swiggy it. You get from hotel. It is very tasty, very convenient and cheaper and saves so much time. Why not do it all the time? But don't forget, every time it's cooked outside, they use all refined stuff to make it tasty and, give you a kick. It's all refined sugars, carbs and oils, which is very, very bad for us. A poor woman who cooks at home has a better health, better diet than a rich woman who outsources a kitchen. So stop outsourcing this kitchen. This has become a new habit. And if you want to read more about it, this is the book you must go to. I opened this book and this book opened my eyes. Well, I'll just take 2 more minutes. I've given you facts and figures, but facts and figures don't change behavior. But sometimes stories do. Here's my story. I am 70 years now I've been diabetic for 25 years, and these are all the problems I had. I was on a daily around 12 tablets a day. And just see what happened when I started this kind of a diet. Every single thing simply I couldn't, I was almost putting a kg every year, and suddenly within 6 months to 1 year, 10 kgs disappeared, and every parameter came down, including my biological age. You start reversing your age. You start aging backwards. That's exactly what's happened. And so now I am back to my high school weight, high school health, and high school feeling. That's what's happened. And look at my blood parameters. With 12 tablets, you have there on one side 80 kgs, and everything with the tablets still, triglycerides 330, very alarming. And then once we gave up, took care of the diet, all these tablets disappeared, and the readings are much, much, much better than what these tablets could do. What does it mean? That food is more powerful than all the tablets that man has created. So you need to just eat the right thing, and everything will get in place. And this one thing I want to share with you, ladies. After one of my talks went viral, people started flocking to me. I am an eye surgeon, I run a eye hospital. Sir, you tell us what you did, and let's see, I also want to follow. So in the last almost 8 to 10 months, we have seen more than almost now 5,000 patients, and look at these results. Average weight loss 1 to 2 kgs a day, and 100 and odd people have simply got off insulin, and we see that more than 600 people have gone off medication. Have you ever heard of one person, reversing the diabetes? And now it is such a simple way. The 40 years of my practice has given me name, fame, wealth, everything, but not this kind of satisfaction, not this kind of fulfillment. What I've been doing now. My wife is worried. What is this you built? Took 40 years to build such a, institute. What have you changed? I said, this gives me more satisfaction. This is more fulfilling. That's why wherever I get an opportunity, I keep telling them. So, what I'm trying to tell you, friends, is that the greatest healthcare crisis that is threatening humanity has got such a simple, safe, scientific, natural, and cost-effective treatment. Yes. I think it was in the year 1925, at your international convention, Helen Keller knocked on the doors of the lions there, and she appealed to the lions to become knights for the blind. And for the last 98 years, you people have done some wonderful work, outstanding, remarkable results. There is no doubt about it. Today, I stand before you. I am again knocking on your door. And my request is that let's join hands to create awareness, to create a movement, to create history, to create a healthy humanity. And the solution is cost. It needs no money. It needs no doctor. It needs no hospital. All it needs is the will. And I'm sure the Lions will do this, and you'll see a healthier humanity in future. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Impressive, remarkable inaugural speech for a function like this. We never had such a address by anybody in the previous, according to our knowledge. Health is wealth, and this, can we maintain silence, please? As we go on in our life, where we come to know that health is life. So there is a lot of messages in this. And what you have said, what not to be done, majority of us are doing it, perhaps all the one. And the restrictive acts of our wives will be more now, taking you as an example, and she will be worried what our dieting is going to be. What not to be eaten, we are eating. What is to be eaten, we are not eating. Now, how to change that habit, it is about our perception and our commitment. Sanjit is already busy in changing the menu of today's program, sir, whether it can be done or not. So we can easily blame the things on you because we have a lavish food now. Now it is going to be something of a diet naturing one. So be ready for that, ladies and gentlemen. And if it is a lavish one, it is up to your wisdom to use it. But anyway, on a hospitality part, we are there at your service at all the time. One of the finest messages that service to humanity is the best work of life, and no asset, no amount of assets can match that. That is the biggest message what you are given, and perhaps the most apt one. And we are very lucky to have such a person of such a magnitude, philanthropy, and such a community service oriented person as the inaugurator of today's function. Ladies and gentlemen, very big round of applause for this great gentleman called Dr. Bhujang Shetty. As a token of gesture, I request our multiple council chairperson and all the dignitaries on the front side to honor our inaugurator, Dr. Bhujang Shetty, on this. Now, here is a call for all those who are occupied the rooms in MOTI MAHAL. If you are going out, sir, for his address.
Multiple Council Chairperson Vasant Kumar Shetty and the First Lady of the Multiple, Divya Shetty. Distinguished Chief Guest, Dr. Bhujang Shetty. The distinguished line leaders of MD 317 on the dais and off the dais. My dear Lions and Leos, serving together to prove that together we can do more. Ellarigu namaskara. Friends, it's always a privilege and a happy moment to come to Mangalore. I always say this is home away from home for me as far as Lionism is concerned. Thank you, Lions of 317D. I also would like to take this opportunity to thank the host committee for the wonderful welcome you extended and the hospitality extended to all of us. Thank you very much. Council Chairman Vasant, you have led this multiple with dignity and decorum, with a lot of passion and commitment. My congratulations to you. The district governor teams, yes, we are proud of you. You have put MD 317 on the top of the Lions map in India. Thank you very much for what you are doing. I am standing here today in front of you, exceedingly hopeful and optimistic about the future of our multiple. We have come a long way in 14 years serving together, but still we have a long way to go. I am very happy to announce that this year, we have started 38 new Lions clubs to serve the people in need in unrepresented areas, and we have got a record membership growth also. My heart fills with pride and gratitude in knowing that together, the Lions of MD 317 have given more than $330,000 to our foundation, Lions Clubs International Foundation. Clap for yourself. Yes, we need an applause. And ours is one of the first multiple to achieve the target given by Lions Clubs International Foundation in India this year. Congratulations to the team. The future of our organization lies in our youth. Therefore, it is very essential that we nurture our future so that our organization, our movement moves much stronger in the future. And in that line, again, we have started 14 new Leo clubs this year, strengthening the youth. Thank you, Leos of the MD 317, for what you are doing. In a world which is ever evolving, we need to learn to adapt. Lions Clubs International also in the second century has been evolving in very different ways, and we Lions need to get ourselves tuned to adapt to these changes. Friends, this convention is a wonderful opportunity to network with the Lions of the multiple. Host Committee Chairperson, past Governor Mutana, your experience, your commitment is unmatchable. Thank you for what you do. Friends, it's been a pleasure seeing you all, meeting with you, spending time with you. And I, as your international director serving on the board, would be stepping down on the Boston Convention, at the end of the Boston Convention on 11th of July 2023. And I promise that I would be available much more to serve along with you. Thank you very much. Long live Lionism. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. And as I said, for us, you will always remember as the international director permanently. Your leadership quality and your gesture, your attitude is it's something a great example for us, and how a person who has raised his life, how he should deal with the people, and how to respect a common level, ground level worker and members. That is the biggest takeaway. 2 years has been a great one, and we wish all the best for your all future endeavors of both Lionism and professional life. Ladies and gentlemen, Vamshidhar Babu for you. May I request our past international director, another mentor, Krishna Reddy sir, to address the gathering.
To be part of 14th annual multiple convention of multiple district 317. Let me take this opportunity to compliment and congratulate our council chairperson Vasant Shetty for excellent leadership for the multiple, with the able support of all his office bearers in the multiple. I would like to congratulate all the district governors who have provided excellent leadership for their districts, motivation to the Lions clubs to bring in members and do great service projects. In fact, we are running behind the schedule almost 1 hour, so I don't want to take much of your time. So I wish all the leaders elected for the year 23-24 all the best, and I compliment all the Lions clubs for excellent service being done. Thank you.
Only one word can tell you, we wish you all the best for your future, all endeavors of leadership ladder in the future, sir. So ladies and gentlemen, we are coming into the fag end of the program, and a vote of thanks by host governor, district governor Sanjit Shetty. Over to you.
Presiding officer, multiple council chairperson Lion Vasant Shetty, and other dignitaries on the dais and off the dais. On behalf of the presiding officer MCC Lion Vasant Shetty, I first of all profusely thank today's chief guest Dr. Bhujang Shetty, who had come here all the way from Bangalore and be a part of this prestigious event of our multiple. So we are thankful to you for your enlightening words. I also thank today's guest of honor, International Director Lion Vamshidhar Babu, and past International Director Lion V.V. Krishna Reddy for your gracious presence. Our gratitude to Area Leader Lion Monica Sawant and Lion Ramchandran, IPMC Lion Banamurthy Reddy, Vice Chairman Lion Shrikant More, Multiple Council Secretary Lion Vishwanath Shetty, and MCT Lion Rajshekharaya. And also, our extreme thanks to all the past governors, council members, and all the delegates who have attended this convention. I have no words to express of gratitude to Organizing Committee Chairperson Lion C.A. Muttana, Steering Committee Chairperson Lion Arun Shetty, Secretary Lion P.V. Anil Kumar, Treasurer Lion Rammohan Alva, and all the subcommittee chairpersons and committee members. I express our gratitude to all the management and staff of Hotel MOTI Mahal, especially Mr. Kusumakar Rai, for the wonderful support in the end. I thank all those who had directly or indirectly support to us. Thank you. Long live Lionism.
8 beautiful mothers here and outside also. Happy Mother's Day. National Anthem. Let us all stand for the National Anthem.
Adjourn this meeting for necrology. Please join back within 15 minutes. We are running short of the time. I request everyone to join back for necrology. It's a homage we can give to our departed souls, great lines. So I request everyone to join back within 15 minutes. This first session of the inaugural session is adjourned for tea break.
ನಮ್ಮ ಈ ಒಂದು ಇಂದಿನ ಸ್ಕ್ರೀನ್ ಮೇಲ್ಗಡೆ 317A ನಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ವರ್ಷ ಅಗಲಿದಂತಹ ಸದಸ್ಯರ ವಿವರಣೆ ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಆ 317Aನ ನಮ್ಮ ಜಿಲ್ಲಾ ರಾಜ್ಯಪಾಲರು ಮತ್ತು ನಮ್ಮ ಸದಸ್ಯರು ಮುಂದೆ ಬಂದು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹಚ್ಚಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ದೀಪನ ನಮ್ಮ ID ವಂಶೀಧರ್ ಬಾಬುರವರು ಅದನ್ನು ಮೊದಲು ಏನು ಇದು ಪ್ರಾರಂಭ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ದಯಮಾಡಿ 317A ಮೊದಲು, 317B, C ಆ ಥರ ಬರಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ, ನಮ್ಮ ವಂಶೀಧರ್ ಬಾಬು ಸಾಹೇಬರು ಐಡಿಯರವರು ಬಂದು ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ದೀಪ ಹಚ್ಚಿ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಒಂದು ಪುಷ್ಪ ಸಮರ್ಪಣೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಅದು ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಯಾಕು ಈಗ 317A ಈ ವರ್ಷದಲ್ಲಿ ಇದರ ಸುಮಾ JS ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು ಸೆಂಟ್ರಲ್ ಲಯನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಬ್ನವರು ಫಾಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋಕು, ಲಯನ್ GS ಮಧು ಲಯನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಆಫ್ ಮದ್ದೂರು ಸಂಸ್ಕೃತಿ, ಲಯನ್ M ವಿಶ್ವೇಶ್ವರ ಲಯನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಆಫ್ ಹೆರಿಟೇಜ್ ಸಿಟಿ, ಲಯನ್ M ಅನಿತಾ ಅಚ್ಯುತ ಲಯನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಆಫ್ ಮೈಸೂರು ಇಂದಿರಾನಗರ್, ಲಯನ್ ಸತ್ಯನಾರಾಯಣ ಲಯನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಆಫ್ ಬ್ಯಾಂಗ್ಳೂರು ಎಲೈಟ್, ಲಯನ್ HN ಸುಧೀಂದ್ರ ರಾವ್ ಲಯನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಆಫ್ ಬ್ಯಾಂಗ್ಳೂರು ಆತ್ಮೀಯರು, ಲಯನ್ ನಿರ್ಮಲಾ ಅಗರ್ವಾಲ್ ಲಯನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಆಫ್ ಬ್ಯಾಂಗ್ಳೂರು ಗಾಂಧಿನಗರ್, ಲಯನ್ ಸುಶೀಲ್ ಕುಮಾರ್ ಗುಪ್ತಾ ಲಯನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಆಫ್ ಬ್ಯಾಂಗ್ಳೂರು ಓಸ್ಟ್, ಲಯನ್ ಚಂದ್ರಮೋಹನ್ JG ಲಯನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಆಫ್ ಬ್ಯಾಂಗ್ಳೂರು ಸೌತ್, ಲಯನ್ ಶೀಲಾ ದ್ವಾರಕನಾಥ್ ಲಯನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಆಫ್ ಬ್ಯಾಂಗ್ಳೂರು ವೆಸ್ಟ್, ಲಯನ್ ಕೆಂಪದಾಸೇಗೌಡ DK ಲಯನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಆಫ್ ಮಳವಳ್ಳಿ ನಾಡಪ್ರಭು, ಲಯನ್ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಲಯನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಆಫ್ ಮಳವಳ್ಳಿ NES, ಲಯನ್ ಸುಧಾಕರ್ N ಜೋಶಿ ಲಯನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಆಫ್ ಮೈಸೂರು ವೆಸ್ಟ್, ಲಯನ್ ಮೀರ್ ತಜ್ದೀರ್ ಹುಸೇನ್ ಲಯನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಆಫ್ ವಿದ್ಯಾ ಗಾಯತ್ರಿ ನಗರ್, ಲಯನ್ KL ಗೋಪಾಲಕೃಷ್ಣ ಶೆಟ್ಟಿ ಲಯನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಆಫ್ ಗುಬ್ಬಿ, ಈಗ ಲಯನ್ಸ್ 317B ರಾಜ್ಯಪಾಲರು ಮತ್ತು ಸದಸ್ಯರು ಬಂದು ಅವರ ಯಾರ್ಯಾರು ಹೋದ ವರ್ಷಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಅಗಲಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಅವರ ಹೆಸರನ್ನು ನಾನು ಹೇಳ್ತೇನೆ, ಮತ್ತು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹಿಂದಿನ ಸ್ಕ್ರೀನ್ ಮೇಲ್ಗಡೆ ಬರ್ತದೆ. ದಯಮಾಡಿ
ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಟ್ ಗವರ್ನರ್ 317B, ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಟ್ ಗವರ್ನರ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್
ಅವರು ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಅವರ ಪರವಾಗಿ ಪಾಸ್ಟ್ ಗವರ್ನರ್ ಆಗಲಿ ಅಥವಾ ಯಾರೋ ಸದಸ್ಯರು ಬಂದು ಒಂದು ವರ್ಷ ತರ್ಪಣೆ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು.
317B, ಆಲ್ ದ ವೈಸ್ ಗವರ್ನರ್ಸ್ members from 317B.
ಲಯನ್ ಜಗದೀಶ್ ಕೆಂದಾಯ, ನೀವು ಲಯನ್ ವೀರನ್ಗೌಡರು ಪಾಟೀಲ್ ಲಯನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಆಫ್ ರಟ್ಟಿಹಳ್ಳಿ, ಲಯನ್ ರಾಜಣ್ಣ ಅಶೋಕ್ ಕುಮಾರ್ ರಂಜನಾ ಅಶೋಕ್ ಕುಮಾರ್ ಲಯನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಆಫ್ ರಾಣಿಬೆನ್ನೂರು ಸಿಟಿ, ಲಯನ್ ಪಂಕಜ್ ದೇಸಾಯಿ ಲಯನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಆಫ್ ಧಾರವಾಡ, ಲಯನ್ ಅರವಿಂದ್ ರಾವ್ ಉದೋಶಿ ಲಯನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಆಫ್ ಬೆಳಗಾಂ, ಲಯನ್ ಅಬು ಸಾಲಿಕ್ ಲಯನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಆಫ್ ಬೆಳಗಾಂ ತಿಲಕವಾಡಿ, ಲಯನ್ ಸುರೇಶ್ ಬಾಬು M ಜೆಟ್ಟಿ ಲಯನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಆಫ್ ಜಮಖಂಡಿ, ಲಯನ್ ಸಿದ್ದಪ್ಪ ಮಲ್ಲೇಶಪ್ಪ ಶಹಾಪುರ್ ಲಯನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಆಫ್ ಸಿಂದಗಿ, ಲಯನ್ ರವೀಂದ್ರ C ಕೌಜಲಗಿ ಲಯನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಆಫ್ ಗೋಕಾಕ್, ಲಯನ್ ಮಲ್ಲಕಣ್ಣ S ಬೀರಾದಾರ್ ಲಯನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಆಫ್ ಇಂಡಿ, ಲಯನ್ VD ಕೇರೂರ್ ಲಯನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಆಫ್ ಕುಮಟಾ, ಲಯನ್ ಗಣಪತಿ B ಭಟ್ ಲಯನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಆಫ್ ಸಿರ್ಸಿ, ಲಯನ್ M ಜ್ಯೋತ್ಸ್ನಾ ಪಿಂಟೋ ಲಯನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಆಫ್ ಸ್ಯಾಲ್ಸೆಟ್, ಲಯನ್ ಮೆಲಿನೋ ಅಗ್ನೆಲೋ ಫರ್ನಾಂಡಿಸ್ ಲಯನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಆಫ್ ಕೋಲ್ವಾ, ಲಯನ್ ಆಂಥೋನಿ ಸಿಲ್ವೇರಿಯಾ ಲಯನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಆಫ್ ನೆವಲಿಮ್, ಲಯನ್ ವಿಜಯ್ ಕುಮಾರ್ ಪಟ್ಗಿ ಲಯನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಆಫ್ ಹೋಂಡಾ ಸಿಟಿ, ಲಯನ್ ಶ್ಯಾಮಸುಂದರ್ ಗುಪ್ತಾ ಲಯನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಆಫ್ ವಾಸ್ಕೋಡ ಗಾಮಾ, ಲಯನ್ ಶಿವಾನಂದ ಸುಗತಣ್ಣೂರ್ ಲಯನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಆಫ್ ಹೋಂಡಾ, ಲಯನ್ ಮಿಲೆನ್ ಮಹಾಲೆ ಲಯನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಆಫ್ ಚೋದಾನ್, ಲಯನ್ ಸಿದ್ದೇಶ್ ಅಮೋನ್ಕರ್ ಲಯನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಆಫ್ ಬಿಚೋಲಿಮ್, ಲಯನ್ ಆಂಟೋನಿಯೋ ಜರ್ನಿಯೋ ಡಿಸೋಜಾ ಲಯನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಆಫ್ ಕಲಂಗಾಟ್, ಲಯನ್ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ರಾಹುಲ್ ಬರ್ಬೋಸಾ ಲಯನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಆಫ್ ಕಲಂಗಾಟ್, ಲಯನ್ ಸಂತೋಷ್ D ಮೆಲೋ ಲಯನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಆಫ್ ಕಾಂಡೋಲಿಮ್. ಈಗ ಲಯನ್ಸ್ ಜಿಲ್ಲೆ 317C ರಾಜ್ಯಪಾಲರು ಉಪರಾಜ್ಯಪಾಲರು ಬಂದು ಅವರ ಸದಸ್ಯರ ಆತ್ಮಕ್ಕೆ ಶಾಂತಿ ಕೋರಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ಕೊಳ್ತೇನೆ. 317C ರಾಜ್ಯಪಾಲರು ಉಪರಾಜ್ಯಪಾಲರು ಅವರಿಲ್ಲದೆ ಹೋದರೆ ಅವರ ಪರವಾಗಿ ಮಾಜಿ ರಾಜ್ಯಪಾಲರು ಅಥವಾ ಸದಸ್ಯರುಗಳು ಬಂದು ಲಯನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಆಫ್ ಜೋಸೆಫ್ ಡಿಸೋಜಾ, ಲಯನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಆಫ್ ಗಂಗೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಲಯನ್ CP ಶೆಟ್ಟಿ, ಲಯನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಆಫ್ ಕುಂದಾಪುರ್, ಲಯನ್ ಎಲಿಯಾಸ್ ಲೋಬೋ, ಲಯನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಆಫ್ ಮೂಡುಬೆಳ್ಳೆ, ಲಯನ್ ನಾಗರತ್ನ ಮೋಹನ್ ಸಾನು, ಲಯನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಆಫ್ ಶಿಕಾರಿಪುರ್, ಲಯನ್ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಶೆಲ್ವರಾಜ್, ಲಯನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಆಫ್ ಭದ್ರಾವತಿ ಶುಗರ್ ಟೌನ್, ಲಯನ್ ಬಾಲಚಂದ್ರ ಆರ್ ದೇವಾಡಿಗ, ಲಯನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಆಫ್ ಉಡುಪಿ ಪ್ರಕೃತಿ, ಲಯನ್ ಜಯಪ್ಪ ಶಿವಮೊಗ್ಗ ಕಾಸ್ಮೋಪಾಲಿಟನ್, ಲಯನ್ ಮುಕುಂದ್ ಕಾಮತ್, ಲಯನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಆಫ್ ಬೆಳ್ಮಾನ್, ಲಯನ್ ನಾರಾಯಣ್ ಶೆಟ್ಟಿ, ಲಯನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಆಫ್ ಕುಂದಾಪುರ್. ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಸರ್. ಈಗ ಲಯನ್ 317D ರಾಜ್ಯಪಾಲರು ಉಪರಾಜ್ಯಪಾಲರು ಅವರಿಲ್ಲದೆ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಮಾಜಿ ರಾಜ್ಯಪಾಲರು ಸದಸ್ಯರು ಇರತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಜಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಎದ್ದು ನಿಂತು ಅವರಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ತಮ್ಮ ನಮನ ಸಲ್ಲಿಸಬಹುದು. ಲಯನ್ ಮೋಂತು ಪೆರೀರಾ, ಲಯನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಆಫ್ ಮ್ಯಾಂಗ್ಳೂರ್ ಮೆಟ್ರೋ ಗೋಲ್ಡ್, ಲಯನ್ ದಿನೇಶ್ KV, ಲಯನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಆಫ್ ಮ್ಯಾಂಗ್ಳೂರ್ ಅಶೋಕ್ ನಗರ್, ಲಯನ್ BP ನಾಯಕ್, ಲಯನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಆಫ್ ವೇಣೂರ್, ಲಯನ್ ರಮೇಶ್ ಕುಮಾರ್, ಲಯನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಆಫ್ ಸುರತ್ಕಲ್, ಲಯನ್ ಸಂತೋಷ್ K ಕೋಟಂಜಿ, ಲಯನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಆಫ್ ಬಂಟ್ವಾಲ್, ಲಯನ್ ಭದ್ರಯ್ಯ, ಲಯನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಆಫ್ ಸುರತ್ಕಲ್, ಲಯನ್ ಶಶಿಧರ್ ಶೆಟ್ಟಿ, ಲಯನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಆಫ್ ಮ್ಯಾಂಗ್ಳೂರ್, ಲಯನ್ ವಿನಯ್ ಬಸವರಾಜ್, ಲಯನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಆಫ್ ಬೆಟ್ಟತ್ಪುರ, ಲಯನ್ ಜಗನ್ನಾಥ್ ರಾಯ್, ಲಯನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಆಫ್ ಸುಳ್ಯ, ಲಯನ್ ಪುರುಷೋತ್ತಮ್ ಕೊಠಾರಿ, ಲಯನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಆಫ್ ಕಾವೂರ್, ಲಯನ್ ರಘುರಾಮ್ ಶೆಟ್ಟಿ, ಲಯನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಆಫ್ ಮ್ಯಾಂಗ್ಳೂರು ಕದ್ರಿಯಿಲ್, ಲಯನ್ ಶಿವಕುಮಾರ್ ಪೆಲಿಯೂರು, ಲಯನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಆಫ್ ಮ್ಯಾಂಗ್ಳೂರ್ ಪಾಂಡೇಶ್ವರ್, ಲಯನ್ ನಿರಂಜನ್ N, ಲಯನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಆಫ್ ಸಕಲೇಶ್ಪುರ್, ಲಯನ್ ಸ್ಕೇರಿಯಾ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಲಯನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಆಫ್ ಕಡಬ, ಲಯನ್ MM ಗಣಪತಿ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಲಯನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಆಫ್ ಗೋಣಿಕೊಪ್ಪಲ್, ಲಯನ್ ಮಂಜು B ಫ್ರಮ್ ಲಯನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಆಫ್ ಬೆಟ್ಟತ್ಪುರ, ಲಯನ್ ಅಬ್ದುಲ್ ಹಮೀದ್ ನೌಶಾದ್, ಲಯನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಆಫ್ ಗಂಜಿಮಠ್ ಸುರ್ಲಪಡಿ, ಲಯನ್ ರಘುರಾಮ್ ಕಾಲಾಜಿಯಾ, ಲಯನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಮಂಗಳ ಗಂಗೋತ್ರಿ, ಲಯನ್ ಕಲ್ಯಾಣ ಇಂದ್ರ ಅಯ್ಯಣ್ಣ, ಲಯನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಆಫ್ ನಾಪೋಕ್ಲು, ಲಯನ್ ಶೇಷಪ್ಪ ಕೋಟ್ಯಾರ್, ಲಯನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಆಫ್ ಬಂಟ್ವಾಳ್, ಲಯನ್ ದಯಾಲ್ ಮಾರ್ಟಿಸ್, ಲಯನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಆಫ್ ಮ್ಯಾಂಗ್ಳೂರ್ ಗಾಂಧಿನಗರ್, ಲಯನ್ ಸೋಮಶೇಖರ್ ರೈ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಲಯನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಆಫ್ ಸುಳ್ಯ, ಲಯನ್ ಶೇಖ್ ಆದಮ್, ಲಯನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಆಫ್ ವಿಠಲ್, ಲಯನ್ ವಾಮನ್ ಮರೋಲಿ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಲಯನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಆಫ್ ಕಂಕನಾಡಿ ಪಡೀಲ್, ಲಯನ್ ಜಯ ಕೋಜಪ್ಪಡಿ, ಲಯನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಆಫ್ ಮ್ಯಾಂಗ್ಳೂರ್ ಅಶೋಕ್ ನಗರ್, ಲಯನ್ ಚಿದಾನಂದ್ ಬೀಳಿಮಲೆ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಲಯನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಆಫ್ ಪಂಜಾ. ತಾವು ಈ ಒಂದು ದೀಪಕ್ಕೆ ಪುಷ್ಪ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಲಯನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಆಫ್ ಲಯನ್ ಜಿಲ್ಲೆ 317D ಆಯಿತು. ಲಯನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಆಫ್ E ಲಯನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಬ್ಯಾಂಗ್ಳೂರು ಈ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಲಯನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಆಫ್ ಏರ್ಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಸಿಟಿ, ಲಯನ್ ತಪ್ಪನ್ ಚಟರ್ಜಿ ಫ್ರಮ್ ವೈಟ್ಫೀಲ್ಡ್, ಲಯನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಬ್ಯಾಂಗ್ಳೂರ್, ಲಯನ್ ವಿಜಯ ಚೊಕ್ಕಪ್ಪ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದಕ್ಷತಾ, ಫ್ರಮ್ ಸುಧಾ ಪತ್ರೆ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದಕ್ಷತಾ, ವೆಂಕಟರಾಮ್ ನಾಯ್ಡು ಸುರೇನೇನಿ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಲಯನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಆಫ್ ಪಾಕಳ, ಲಯನ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವಾಡ್ರನ್ ಲೀಡರ್ ವಿನೋದ್ ಕುಮಾರ್ ನಾಯರ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ CV ರಾಮನ್ ನಗರ್, ಲಯನ್ BV ಮುನಿರತ್ನಂ ಫ್ರಮ್ ವೆಂಕಟಗಿರಿ ಕೋಟ ವಿಕೋಟ ಗ್ರೇಟರ್, ಲಯನ್ ದಶರಥ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಲಯನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಆಫ್ ಉಪಮ್ ವಾರಿಯರ್ಸ್. ಸದಸ್ಯರು ವರ್ಷ ಈ ವಿಭಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತ್ರ ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಆಗಬೇಕು, ಸೇವಾ ವಿಭಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗಬೇಕು. ಹಾಂ, ಈಗ ಲಯನ್ 317 F ಲಯನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಆಫ್ ಬ್ಯಾಂಗ್ಳೂರ್ ಬಾಂಧವ್ಯ ಲಯನೆಸ್, ಲಯನ್ MS ಪ್ರಭಾಕರ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ವಿದ್ಯಾರಣ್ಯಪುರ, ಲಯನ್ TB ನಾರಾಯಣ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದೊಡ್ಡಬಳ್ಳಾಪುರ, ಲಯನ್ ರಾಮಮೂರ್ತಿ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಬ್ಯಾಂಗ್ಳೂರ್ ಮೆಟ್ರೋ, ಲಯನ್ ಧರ್ಮಲಿಂಗಂ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಲಯನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಆಫ್ ಯಲಹಂಕ. ಅಷ್ಟೇ, ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಪುಷ್ಪ ಹಾಕೋದ್ರ ಮೂಲಕ ಗೌರವ ಸೂಚಿಸಿ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟು ಜಿಲ್ಲೆ 317 ಎಫ್ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಅಲ್ಲ ಆಯ್ತು ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಅಶ್ರು ತರ್ಪಣ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ಮುಗೀತು. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಕಷ್ಟು ಸಹಕಾರ ಕೊಟ್ಟಂಥ ಎಲ್ಲ ನನ್ನ ಮಿತ್ರರು, ನಮ್ಮ ಗಣಪತಿ ನಾಯಕರವರು ಮತ್ತು ತಲ್ಲೂರು ಶಿವರಾಮ್ ಶೆಟ್ಟರು ಮತ್ತು ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರಾದಂಥ ನಾಗರಾಜ್ ಬೈರವರ ಅನುಪಸ್ಥಿತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು. ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ.
Is 100 members. We have more than 300 registrations, so quorum is established. Adoption of rules and rules of procedure by committee chairperson PMCC Lion Ramchandran. Sir Ramchandran sir.
R. Kumar from 317F. KC Prabhu from 317D. Anil Kumar from 317A. A.R. Ujanappa from 317B. If you are there, please join me in the dais. Multiple Chairman, Vasant Kumar Shetty, International Director, Omshidhar Babu, dignitaries on and off the dais. This rules and procedure, the committee, Rules and procedure, the committee over the telephone, we discussed. After all the members approved this one, it was sent to multiple chairmen for circulation. It is circulated over the email to all the presidents of the multiple. And also, we presented this to the council meeting. The same council of governors have also approved. Nearly about 100 copies have circulated, hard copies now. You have any questions or corrections, you feel you can ask questions. Most of you must be having the hard copy of the rules and procedure.
I request somebody to, C.A. Muttana proposed and, sir, is ready? Gopinath Rao. Secretary.
Okay, thank you.
Gopinath Rao, from which district? 317A. Thank you. Thank you, PMCC Ramchandran, for that report. Now I request a report by multiple council secretary, Lion Vishwanath City, about the added 625 members, deleted 819 members, net addition is minus 194, closing membership number is 5126. 317B, added 422 members, dropped 204, net is plus 218, closing 3641. 317C, added 446 members, dropped 251, net is plus 194, closing 3186. 317D, added 880 members, dropped 266, net growth is 614. This is the highest in the multiple, a net growth of 614, and the closing is 4573. The next one is 317E, added 377 members, dropped 566 members, net growth is minus 178, closing 2791. 317F, added 385 members, dropped only 146, and they are showing a net growth of 236, closing number is 2328. The next highest growth is from 317F. The club charted in the year, 317A has charted 8 new clubs, reorganized 12 clubs, dropped 10 clubs, total status quo as of now 44 clubs from 317A. 317B charted 3 new clubs, reorganized 1 club, 3 clubs have been dropped, 0 clubs in status quo. 317C, 2 new clubs, 4 reorganized clubs, 0 drop clubs, 1 club in the status quo. 317D, 12 new clubs, 2 reorganized clubs, 2 dropped clubs, 3 clubs in status quo. 317E, 4 new clubs, 5 reorganized clubs, 10 dropped clubs, 5 status quo. And 317F has charted 9 new clubs, 2 reorganized clubs, 0 dropped clubs. There are 2 districts. One is 317C and 317F, who have dropped 0 clubs as of now, and status quo in 37F is 4. So total of the multiple 682 total clubs, 38 new clubs for the year, 26 reorganized clubs, 25 dropped clubs, 57 or in status quo as of today. LCF donations in the multiple, each district, 317A has donated $25,324 to the LCF. It is from 20 donors. So from 317A, they have donated $25,324 from 20 donors. 317B has donated $23,787 from 29 donors. 317C has donated $33,997 from 33 donors. 317D, 1,48,890. This is as of today's figure from 221 line members. 317E, 42,843 from 78 donors. And 317F, 45,611 from 241 donors. And service activities, 317 has done 3,648 activities and served 3,70,000 members, and reporting is 46%. 317B has served as a total activity 5898, and they have served 11,79,781, and its reporting is 98%. 317C, 5,096 activities, served 5,54,000 people, and the reporting is 100%. 317D, they have total activities 5,716. Overall, they have served 5,07,000 people, and the reporting is 95%. 317E, 2,882 activities, 4,80,000 service, and 81% reporting. 317F, 3,439 activities, served total 6,64,000 people, and the reporting is 84%. This is a brief report about the multiple. Thank you. For receipts and payment till 31st March 23 by multiple council treasurer Lion Rashek Raya.
Vasant Kumar Shetty and dignitaries honored of the dais, my dear fellow Lions. You have been circulated the receipt and payment account till the month of April. Please go through. This is only for the information. The audited report we are going to submit in the next convention. Thank you.
A presentation of audited statement accounts for the year 21-22. That is last year's. It's for approval to be presented by IPMCC. Last year, multiple chairman, Bhanumurthy Reddy, CV.
Good afternoon, dear friends. This is the audited balance sheet has been presented and circulated well. So I request multiple council chairperson to seek the approval of the same.
Chairman, I'm Ravi Hegde, past district governor. In the accounts expenditure head, one expenditure is shown as multiple pins, which is not constitutionally provided for budgeting. So unless a provision is made under the constitution, I think we cannot spend for the pins from the multiple side. Multiple cannot spend it for the purchase of pins or something like that. So separate provision is required to be made for that.
The budget is proposed and circulated. Budget is approved by Council of Governors, and it was discussed also in the cabinet meeting, and that time you were also there, sir.
No, I know that. Yeah. Unless something is not provided in constitution,
it
Council of Governors also cannot give consent. That is what I mean to say.
Yeah, please, sir.
This comes constitution, we have divided for specific accounts, and the 40 rupees for the administration is provided. This budget is out of that 40 rupees on the individual this thing. That's why budget gets balanced. It is not from what is already in the constitution, for example, PSC schooling or DCS, DCT or VDG schooling. That's clearly defined, or your quest. that money goes there. 40 rupees is generally given for the administration, and MCC prepares the budget based on that 40 rupees income per member. That is presented, approved by the council.
But this is not revealing under which head it is being provided. At least in future show that as per the constitution head, wherein it is being provided, a specific expenditure head, under that it can be provided.
Yeah.
But without
Maybe
going
we
for
can
that.
divide them.
So,
Noted.
Sir, noted well.
If a
and,
provision is made under constitution, Council of Governors cannot say no also.
Right, sir, it shall be done, sir, in future. With this, can we go for approval? Sir. Approved.
Ularika is proposing.
Ullariko is proposing.
No, one person is here, sir, in the stage.
Okay. B.S. Nagraj.
Thank you, dear friends.
DJ elect for presentation of audited statement of accounts. Thank you, IPMCC Bhanumurthy Reddy and Ramchandran for that report. Now I request presentation of DG teams for the year 23-24 by district. Wait a minute. This will be taken up later. We will finish up the other things in the agenda. Presentation of address. 1 minute. So we are moving to the second session. A report by International Convention Committee Chairman PDG Tallam Venkatesh. He has sent a letter of absence, and as per his report, he has requested all of us to be. Sir, you can handle this. International Convention.
International Convention is going to be held in Boston from 7th to the 11th of July 2023. We already have more than 15,000 registrations which have come across the world. After the COVID, we are going to have the maximum number of DGLX participating in this convention. We already have ticket confirmations from 457 DGLX out of the 757 DGLX in the world. We are expected to have more than 90% DGLX participating. So last year, a lot of people didn't participate because of the visas. So this year, Isami office facilitated the visas for the DGLX. So friends, that is my request as your director, please register large numbers to the convention and be part of the international convention. Thank you.
For that report on international convention, now I request a resolution committee chairperson, PDG, Alvin Patrick Patrao for report.
K. Ramesh Rao, 317F, chairperson of the committee. PDG line Alvin Patrao, 317D. PDG line G. Srinivas, 317E. PDG line Ullariko Rodriguez, 317B. PDG line B. Divakar Shetty, presiding officer. This resolution committee has not received from any club or district in the multiple district 317 to this committee except the proposed amendments to the constitution and bylaws of MD 317 proposed by the Council of Governors through the Council as per the annexed text and as referred in the official call of Annual Convention MD 317 for 2022-23 under Constitution and Bylaws Committee. The proposed amendments in respect of the revised dues to MD 317 on approval by the convention house shall be come into effect from 1/7/2023 as more fully stated therein. Please go to page number 3, multiple district dues. The return is an existing return on object. Total payable is 321 rupees 16 paise, and total increase will be 100 rupees 16 paise, and every announcement is written existing proposed object, total. Yeah.
Thank you, PDG Alvin Patro, for resolution committee report. Now I request I request some proposed by Deepak Suman. And now report by election committee chairman PDG Ashwataya. Ashwataya.
It consists of Divakar Shetty, B.G. Shetty, Chandrasekhar Rao, Sudarshan, and Suresh Prabhu. So, as on today, the election committee did not receive any suggestions or any amendments. Hence, the report may be treated as nil. Thank you.
The members. Now,
excuse me, sir, 1 minute.
Yes, sir, yeah.
But registered delegates are sit separate in the auditorium, please. In election time. Yeah, okay. Voting only for show of hands. Thank you.
Let Ravi present, then you will come back and put it for voting. First he will present, then you come back and put it for voting.
Report by Credential Committee Chairman. Total more than 1,126 credentials has to be as per international, but we have a registered delegates over here in this hall, only 350 on odd. And we have taken every care to in issuing the credential to the only as per the international's club strength for voting delegates. So wherever more members are there from some clubs, we have restricted to the only up to the voting rights of that club, respective clubs. So I think all have received a voting delegate badge and credential also with you, right? Yeah, that one. So with this, we are moving on to the next in the agenda, report by Constitution and Bylaws Committee Chairman, PDG Land, Dr. Ravi Hegde Huvinamane.
The Constitution Committee of the Multiple has received a proposal for amendment to the Constitution of the Multiple, seeking the increase of dues. Specifications are made and already sent to the clubs. One by one, I will read it out. The Council of Governors have taken a decision to put forth these amendments to the general body. If you have any doubts on each and every amendment, you can ask questions, you can deliberate. Chairman will have to allow us to deliberate on that and ask the queries, and finally it is going to be put for voting. So initially, as the committee has thought of bringing such amendments to the Constitution, without such amendments to the Constitution, there can be no levy of dues, and the money collected under the different heads as per the Constitution, that is to be spent only for that purpose. That cannot be spent for any other purpose other than provided in the Constitution. I will just read one by one the proposal as well as object for bringing such an amendment will also be given. First one is, of course, we all know that the due structure comes in the second part, bylaws part of the Constitution, just because if it is to be approved, it will be approved by the majority of votes. If it is part of Constitution, that is policy matter, that requires the approval by 2/3 majority. But in this case, due structure is transitional, hence the approval is by majority of votes. As chairman has suggested, of course, election committee has decided no balloting will be done, but it is show of hands, raising your hands, yes or no, like that. So I will just propose the amendments. The existing one, as per our existing Constitution, with respect to Article 4, Section 1D, that is rupees 40 towards the administrative expenses of the multiple district. Now the proposal is, it is to be increased to rupees 60 towards the administrative expenses of multiple district. Since the cost of administration has gone up, the revise is required. So 20 rupees increase is proposed, and that will be put forth for consideration. Shall I go for each one, or we'll finish it off one by one? Only this one. One by one we'll go, so that things will be. No, for each amendment we seek the approval. That's better. I request the election committee to please. Balloting item. Yeah, that's what. Please come. You can you need some people to count the hands in that case. So first proposal of amendment, increase of 20 rupees for multiple administrative expenses, from rupees 40 to 60, that is section 1D. As I said, since the cost of administration is increased, this revise is necessary. So I request the chairman to put it for voting.
Please raise your hands. Only registered delegates.
Wait.
For approval of this proposal, be resolved that amendment is to be adopted by this general body. Those who are in favor of yes, please raise your hands. Count it. Okay. That's what. Okay.
Yes.
Anybody is against? Anybody is against?
No.
Okay.
Yes.
Now chairman can declare the result of
majority delegates are favor the vote.
You have to declare it one by one. One by one you have to number.
Since there is no objections, it is
Section
considered as unanimous.
Keep it with.
Section 1D1 is approved. Unanimously approved.
Unanimously it is approved. Now coming back to the second amendment, 4A, that is rupees 12 towards the administrative expenses of Coordination Committee of India. Here already we have increased the dues, what is to be given to LOI, that is Lions Council of India, LCI. Now only thing is that LCI is a corporate company formed at the all India level, so we need to pay GST on that. Whatever contribution we are making, 12 rupees, we have to pay GST on that 12 rupees. That is the reason why we are coming for the amendment. For collection of Lions Council of India, dues of rupees 12 with applicable GST of rupees 2.16, 2 rupees 16 paisa, we have to pay the GST. That is to be collected from the members. That is why the revise is sought at the administration expenses is applicable with GST payable to Lions Council of India, which was formed at the all India level, and we have to pay accordingly as per the law of the land. So, sir. No. They can't. Applicable GST we have mentioned.
The amendment.
Applicable GST. No. Now, as of now, it is 2.16.
Whatever applicable, what is adjust?
For collection of Lions Council of India dues of rupees 12 with applicable GST.
Well, currently applicable.
Currently applicable.
We must put that.
Okay, we will do that.
Otherwise, there is a confusion.
Yes.
Applicable GST is correct.
Oh, yes.
But just to tell the delegates, you have put that figure.
Okay.
What is today is applicable GST.
For this year, it is 2 rupees 16 paisa.
Exactly.
So, what we will do, currently applicable GST only will mention. Accordingly, the billing can be done.
Yes, correct.
Instead of mentioning the figure.
You have a free hand to increase.
Yes, sir.
That can be done. So, be it resolved that clause 4A, section 1 of the bylaws be adopted by this general body.
Dear delegates who are in favor, please raise your hands.
Yes. Okay.
Yes, majority.
Yes, majority.
Anybody is against?
Yes.
Wait. So we have to follow the procedure, sir. Thank you.
Section.
We have to follow the procedure. That's why.
Section 4A is adopted.
Yes.
Unanimously. Thank you.
Section 1D4, that is rupees 10 towards matching funds of RLLI grant received from international. Friends, we are aware that we are getting funds from international for conducting RLLI. For that we need matching funds. So 10 rupees is as of now we are collecting. but the collection is not enough. That is why the Council of Governors have proposed to increase 5 rupees more. So 15 rupees is going to be part of RLLI matching fund collection from the members. So be it resolved that section 1D4 be amended and mentioned that rupees 15 towards matching fund for RLLI grant received from international.
Yes.
Any objection?
Anybody against? Better to go for negative. So all are in favor. Shall we get it adopted?
Yes. Yeah, section
Unanimously,
1 minute. Section 1D4(8) is
adopted
unanimously.
Okay. Section 1D4 subsection 9, that is rupees 10 towards multiple convention fund. Again, Council of Governors proposed increase of 15 rupees here. Rupees 25 towards multiple convention fund, because we know that cost of the hosting of convention is going to be little more comparatively. That's why 15 rupees increase is sought. So be it resolved that section 1D4 subclause 9 be amended by saying rupees 25 towards multiple convention fund. Anybody against?
Any objection? Please raise your hand. No objection.
Shall we adopt this?
Yes. Unanimously.
Okay. Section 1D4 is adopted unanimously.
So I have a very good news for you to reduce some dues. So one clause is going to be removed from the due structure. Rupees 10 towards administrative expenses of South India Alliance Coordination Committee. This will be removed. I know that everybody will agree for this. So this clause is going to be removed. 10 rupees we are reducing because, of course.
The reason is that in the last couple of years, SIMCO has not been functional and active, so we have taken the decision to remove this dues.
Yes, it's adopted.
So all quest activities will be taken care by our own multiple. We need not go for South India Quest Foundation like that. That is the reason we are reducing this 10 rupees contribution. So shall we adopt that?
Yes.
Any objections?
No.
Oh,
for
thank
election, there can be no objection. So last one, new inclusion we are proposing. The Council of Governors have come out with a new concept of having leadership academy. I know every one of you remember the contribution you made to Lions International Convention, which was supposed to be held at New Delhi. How much contribution we made? Anybody knows? 4 years we contributed 125 rupees per year, 500 per head. Anybody received it back? We didn't have the convention at New Delhi. Where the money went? We have the idea. Friends, we conducted special general body during Vanamurthy Reddy's tenure to decide on that at Bangalore, and the money totaling around 80 lakhs is kept for the Leadership Academy of Multiple Council 317. And we are adding something to that one because the Multiple Council of Governors want this multiple to be very good by training the leaders at the highest level. That is why some proposal is made, rupees 70 is to be collected towards multiple district 317 foundation contribution. I will request the ID to explain about our foundation.
Friends, the general body of MD 317 in the last meeting, when we had a special meeting, agreed for starting of a foundation, Lions MD 317 Service Foundation, to bring all the activities of the multiple under one umbrella. So as part of this, we also got the permission to start a leadership academy utilizing the LCI con money which was refunded by Lions LCC IEA that time. So we already have the permission of the house to start the foundation, which has already been registered. We are in the process of setting up the leadership academy because I did not have time this year. So next year, with the support of PID, we will do that. So to administer this foundation, to keep this academy running, we need certain expenses to be met. The staff has to be there. The infrastructure has to be provided. So for that, we are requesting a due of 70 rupees to administer the Leadership Academy and the foundation. So I seek your support for that.
So be it resolved that section 1D be added in the bylaws clause, item number 10, rupees 70 towards multiple district 317 foundation contribution. Anybody is objecting for this? Shall we adopt it?
Any objection to collect this rupees 70
Shall we
annually?
adopt it?
Can we adopt this?
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you.
The new inclusion is adopted unanimously. Thank you all the voting delegates for be with us with all the amendments. And I thank Ravi Hegde for presentation of the resolution and election committee chairman Jaikar Shetty and his team for election. With all these amendments, total increase is only 100 rupees 16 paisa.
This year?
The coming year, not this year. Any benefits, there is a benefit of increase of convention, but it's not for this year. It is for next year's council chairman. So all this increase, it's a totally 100 rupees 16 paisa as of today per member.
Friends, all these amendments shall come into effect from the linistic year 23-24. So in the respective clubs, when you get the billing at the district level, please convey it to the club members. 100 rupees increase is there, and you can just find out all these details through the billing of the multiple. Thank you so much for the opportunity given.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you.
Now I request report by Seminar and Schooling Committee Chairman PDG Mohan.
The schooling conducted yesterday for the information of the general body. Friends, I as the chairperson of the schooling and seminar committee have a member in the committee, line VG Shetty from 317C, Vijay Kumar Shetty from 317A, and Deepak Suman from district 317F, and PDG Saish Lavende from 317B. Friends, we have planned schooling for district cabinet secretaries, district cabinet treasurers, district GLT and GMT, GET and district GST coordinators. This year we have also included women and family members specialists in the schooling and LCF coordinators and district chairperson for Leo clubs. Friends, we have made 4 groups, one for DCS and DCTs, one for GAT team, entire GAT team, and LCF coordinators and district chairperson for Leo clubs. Friends, out of 63 core cabinet officers, 53 members have participated in the schooling. I feel it is a good numbers. 53 lions, 53 cabinet officers for the next year have participated in this group, and we have the best faculties from our, we had best faculties, our international director Omshar Babu, PID Krishna Reddy, area leader Monica Savant, and LCF area vice chairperson Ramachandran, and our Ravi Hegde from 317B, Deepak Suman, and Ulariko were the faculties for these schoolings. Friends, as usual, we have provided the accommodation for all the participants, schooling participants, and we have provided them breakfast, lunch, and dinner also. I hope everybody enjoyed our chairperson's hospitality yesterday night. In fact, we have kept all this schooling information with the DG elects of our multiple, and they were all very happy with all the arrangements. Friends, finally, I thank the council chairperson for giving me this opportunity to conduct district cabinet officer schooling, and also I thank the committee members Vijay Kumar Shetty and Lais Lavende, Deepak Suman, VG Shetty for their all support. In fact, I had a best support from this local 317D team that is headed by our Arvind Shanai, second VDG elect from this district, and also Prashant and Neeraj from this district. So totally it was a good schooling. People have enjoyed. They were very happy with the arrangements. Thank you very much, Chairman.
Committee Chairman PDG Line B. Mohan for that report. Now complimentary resolution by Ravindranath Shetty. Complimentary resolution by PDG Alvin Patrao.
Chairman, this committee passes on behalf of the Council and the General Body of Multiple District 317 the following complimentary resolution. First, in honor of multiple Council Chairperson Lion Vasan Kumar Shetty for his able leadership, and his spouse Divya for the support rendered by her to MCC. Second, in the honor of appreciating the LCI leaders from this council, our international director, Lion K. Vamshidhar Babu, and past international director, Lion V.B. Krishna Reddy. Third, in honor of the Council of Governors of District 317 A, B, C, D, and F. Fourth, in honor of newly elected DG team of newly bifurcated district of 37G. Fifth, in honor of the host committee of 14th annual MD convention being organized and promoted at Mangalore, headed by the host committee chairperson by senior past district governor Lion C.A. Muttanna and his team of various committees. Final, appreciating the past and present leaders of the council and lions of the general body for their active participation in making the convention a grand success.
Can we adopt this? A complimentary resolution. Thank you. Now, a presentation of LCF medals received from LCF International by Ramchandran, area leader, LCF, vice area leader.
Good afternoon, Council Chairperson, ID and PID and dignitaries on and off the dais. Actually, this is last year's awards, especially for the campaign 100, for the best performance, what we had, because there was a criteria given, or in that criteria, 5 of our governors achieved what is required, that is 9+ clubs. So they got gold medals, and 1 club, they got bronze medal because they did 3 model clubs. And also the concerned coordinators, they have been recognized. And I would like to request, with paucity of time, please come forward and collect it. 317A, Prabhamurthy. If Prabhamurthy is not there, I'll request the current district governor, maybe she can come and collect it. Okay, I will hand it over to them. Okay, thank you, Vidya. Thank you. I will hand it over to them. Number 2, Vasant Shetty from District 317D, our multiple chairperson. Excellent performance. Yeah. You also should stand because you were the MCC at that time. Then Bhaktavatsal Reddy, again a gold medal, District 317E. I think he is not here, he is in US. We will deliver it some other time. Manoharan Nambiar from District 317F. He is not there, we will give it some other time. There is a special recognition for this year's performance, what I had recommended. This year's governor also has got a gold medal, that is Sanjeev Shetty of 317D. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ಬಂದು ನಿಂತ್ಕೋಬೋದಾ? Bhanumurthy Reddy, he was a multiple chairperson. Since more than 50% of the governors got gold medal, both Bhanumurthy Reddy and as MD 317 coordinator, both of us has got the gold medal. One already we have given him, but for photograph, I mean in this convention, I request ID and MCC to give him that. And finally me. Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you, Ramchandran sir. There is
sorry. This Simha Shastri. I'm sorry, LCF coordinator, please come forward. And Shrikant More. Two people I missed. I'm sorry. Trying to hurry up. Yes. Hundreds.
I didn't have you.
Come, you'll have a picture. Come. Fast. Yes. MCC. Yeah. Vishwanath Shetty, 317C, is a bronze medal for 3 model clubs. Nilskondi, paravalle. Nilskondi, paravalle.
Thank you, Ramchandran sir. There is one more resolution for a host committee headed by CM Muttana. I request Arvind Shanai to read out the resolution. I request all the delegates to please rise in the honor of host committee who has done a fantastic work for organizing this. The committee members can be seated. CM Muttana, Steering Committee Chairman Arun Shetty, Secretary Anil, and Treasurer Ram Mohan Halwa.
Could we have the 3 persons in front, please? PDG Arun Shetty, PV Anil Kumar, and Ram Mohan Halwa. Could you please come front? Muttana sir is seated. Sir, you can be seated. District 317. Do appreciate the service and outstanding leadership so generously and unselfishly provided by the host committee in hosting and organizing this beautiful convention. The 14th annual multiple convention is undoubtedly an outstanding success on all fronts, and we appreciate the meticulous care taken in all the minute details of the convention, like the venue, hospitality, entertainment, etc. Therefore, be it resolved, we express to the host committee, PDG C.A. Muttana, PDG M. Arun Shetty, PV Anil Kumar, and Ramon Alva, and all the chairpersons, co-chairpersons, and members of the various subcommittees, our wholehearted appreciation and felicitation in the form of this resolution, signed by Vasant Kumar Shetty, Multiple Council Chairperson. Thank you. Kindly be seated.
Important, for which you are all waiting, your district governors presenting their team. Now I request DG teams to be presented 23-24 by respective district governors, starting with 317A, Sri Vidya, to present her elected DG team to the August gathering. I request each governor to take a shortest time, because we are running short of time. Please finish within 5 minutes of each district. It's for all the district governors.
It's on the dais and off the dais. I am Land District Governor Sri Vidya. This is last combined district and bifurcated district from 317A. This is 317A. I am presenting first 317A. DG-elect Lion Suresh Ramu. Please come and join with me. Lion Suresh Ramu, a commerce graduate, started his career early with Vijaya Bank and later served with Vaishya Bank. His commitment and determination at work quickly earned him the position of a senior manager. Having served the banking industry for 19 years, a person who had always wanted to explore his entrepreneur skills, he resigned from his job and started his real estate company, Rainbow Properties, and was successful in promoting several residential apartment and estate development. He further pursued his business by promoting another company, Ashirwad Infra Projects. Quality and excellence have been the best practices of both these companies, which have been successful in executing several projects, having a very satisfied customer base and providing employment to many. Lion Suresh Ramu currently is the Managing Director of Ashirvada Infra Projects and Advisor to Rainbow Properties.
I request governors, please be short. Not full biodata can be read for of
Lion
36
Suresh
people.
Ramu has held very important position in the district, including LCF and JLT coordinator, DC for Quest and PST forum and others. He served as the district cabinet secretary during the year 2015-16 and earned himself the Lion of the Year award for his valuable contribution. Lion Suresh Ramu successfully contested and was elected as the second and first district governor, District 317A. And has keen interest in cricket as well as music, and he enjoys his leisure time singing and digital platforms. And I congratulate and all the best to District Governor-elect Suresh Ramu. And first voice is
ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ತೇನೆ, ನೀವು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಕನ್ವೆನ್ಷನಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರನ್ನು ಹೇಗೆ ಇಂಟ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀರಿ ಅದನ್ನು ಹೇಳಿದರೆ ಸಾಕು. ಈಗ ನೀವು ಒಬ್ಬೊಬ್ಬರು ಬಯೋಡೇಟಾ ಓದ್ತಾ ಹೋದರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ 36 ಜನ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಮೇಕ್ ಇಟ್ ಶಾರ್ಟ್. ನಿಮಗೇನು ಅವರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತು ಅದನ್ನು ಸಭೆಗೆ ಹೇಳಿಬಿಡಿ, ಫುಲ್ ಓದ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗಬೇಡಿ.
ಬ್ಯಾಂಗ್ಳೂರು ಆಸರೆ ಕ್ಲಬ್ಬಿಂದ ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವರು ಕೂಡ ಲಯನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಆಫ್ ಆಸರೆ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಚಾರ್ಟರ್ ಪ್ರೆಸಿಡೆಂಟ್. ಅವರು ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ 47th ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಟ್ ಕನ್ವೆನ್ಷನಲ್ಲಿ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ವಾಯ್ಸ್ ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಟ್ ಗವರ್ನರ್ ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಕಂಗ್ರ್ಯಾಚುಲೇಷನ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಆಲ್ ದ ಬೆಸ್ಟ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಲಯನ್ ಜಿ ಮೋಹನ್, ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ವಾಯ್ಸ್ ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಟ್ ಗವರ್ನರ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್. ಈಸ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ LCB ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್. ಅವರು ಕೂಡ 47th ಕನ್ವೆನ್ಷನಲ್ಲಿ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ VDG ಆಗಿ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವರಿಗೂ ನಮ್ಮ ನ್ಯೂಲಿ ಬೈಫರ್ಕೇಟೆಡ್ ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಟ್ 317G DG ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಲಯನ್ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ N ಕೃಷ್ಣೇಗೌಡ. ಇವರು ಮೈಸೂರಿನವರು. ಅವರು ಕೂಡ 47th ಕನ್ವೆನ್ಷನ್ ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರು ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಭಾಳ ಲಾಂಗ್ ಪ್ರೊಸೀಜರ್, ಅಂಥ ದೊಡ್ಡ ರೆಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸಿಬಿಲಿಟಿನ ನಾವು ಡಿಸೆಂಬರಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಜಿಲ್ಲೆ 317 ಮೈಸೂರಲ್ಲಿ ಶುಭೋದಿನಿ ಕನ್ವೆನ್ಷನಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗಿದ್ದು. ಆ ಲಾಂಗ್ ಪ್ರೊಸೀಜರ್ ಆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಟಾಗಿ ನಾವು ಒಂದು ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ನಾವು ತಂದಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಅವರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ನಾವು ಅಭಿನಂದನೆಗಳನ್ನ ಹೇಳಕ್ಕೆ ಇಷ್ಟಪಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಅವರು ಕೂಡ ಮೈಸೂರು ಗಾರ್ಡನ್ ಸಿಟಿಯಿಂದ ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವರು ಕೂಡ 47th ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಟ್ ಕನ್ವೆನ್ಷನಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ನಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರ ಅಭಿನಂದನೆಗಳನ್ನ ಹೇಳಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಇಷ್ಟಪಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಹಾಗೆ KL ರಾಜಶೇಖರ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಮಂಡ್ಯ ಕ್ಲಬ್ಬಿಂದ ಅವರು 317G ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ವಾಯ್ಸ್ ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಟ್ ಗವರ್ನರ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ನಾವು ಅಭಿನಂದನೆಗಳನ್ನ ಹೇಳಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಇಷ್ಟಪಡುತ್ತಾ, ಅವರ ಮುಂದಿನ ಏನು ಡ್ರೀಮ್ ವಿಷನ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಡ್ರೀಮ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಅವರು ಅಂದ್ಕೊಂಡಿರೋ ಹಾಗೆ ಆಗಲಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳುತ್ತಾ ಈ ಆಪರ್ಚುನಿಟಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಕ್ಕೆ ಐ ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ಸ್ ಟು ಈಚ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಒನ್ ಆಫ್ ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.
Spouse. Okay. Friends, I am going to present my district team for the year 2023 and 24. The district governor-elect, J.F. Earl D'Souza Brito, a line of 37 years service, is an international motivational guide and leadership trainer and comes from a Leo background. And together with his spouse, Lion Glenda, his lionistic spirit is all around him as he is born on 5th December, which we are celebrating as International Leo Day. He is a civil engineer by education and a businessman by profession and recipient of many awards in district, multiple and international, presidents too. He happily married with Lion Glenda and blessed with 2 sons, Lion Amir and Lion Gad. Here I am going to present our incoming district governor, Lion Earl Brito and Glenda. Now I would like to present my first vice district governor, MJF Lion Manoj Manik and spouse. Manoj Manik born 16th September 1963, a very dedicated, passionate Lion member for 30 years in Lions Club of Hubli. By profession, he is an engineer and he started his journey in Lionism in the year 1988 by joining Leo Club at Hubli and become Leo President in the year 1990. In the year 1992, he joined the Lions Club. He has occupied the chairperson post of Zone, Region, and MJF Line. Manoj Manik is serving as the first Vice District Governor for the present year. He is a recipient of many international and multiple awards also. He has completed DLLA, RLLA, ALLA, and FDA, and he is associated with many other association organizations. So he is happily married to Lion Raksha and blessed with a son, Pranay, and granddaughter, Hiana. Here I would like to present my first Vice District Governor, Lion Manoj Manik, and spouse. Oh my God. Now I'd like to present our second Vice District Governor-elect, MJF Line, Jaimol Nayak. He is a graduate of Physics and Electronic Instrumentation from Mumbai University and also Bachelor of Computer Science from International University of Missouri, USA, after serving as General Manager Information Technology. And now in the November, he has retired from his official work, and now he is dedicated for all his service to our Lions International. Lion Jaimol Nayak is a charter member of Lions Club of Dabolim, and the only club in the district which is having 50% of female membership. And apart from this, he served the district at various levels like GLT, GMT, and District Cabinet Secretary. Now presently he is a GMT coordinator, and under his leadership this year, our district is able to achieve 200 new line membership, and the membership growth is in a positive way. He is a recipient of many awards in district and multiple as well as international, and he has completed all his trainings like RLLI and FDA also. He is a faculty in our district, in and around the district, and happily married with Lion Kirti Nayak, who is also region chairperson as well as FDA graduate. And during the 47th Annual District Convention he held in Margao, he has duly elected as a second Vice District Governor. Presenting you, he is happily married with Lion Kirti Nayak and blessed with a son Esh Nayak. Presenting to you our second Vice District Governor elect for the year 2023-24, PMJF Lion Jaimol Nayak and his spouse Lion Kirti Nayak. Thank you one and all.
Dais and off the dais. Now I am presenting my beloved DG-elect, Dr. Neri Cornelio. Please come here, sir. An educationist, is MA in Economics from Mysore University, MA in Political Science in the year 1981, LLB from Mysore University, and Hindi Ratna. Awarded PhD doctorate in Political Science on the topic Political Awareness among Women in Dakshina Kannada and Udupi district, and recipient of the Honorary District Delete Award from University of South America. He has served as a professor and later principal of the Milagros College. He joined Lionism in 1992. He has traveled European countries, Australia, Holyoking, and conducted a training program with Blacktown City Lions Club, Sydney. He has written 23 books, and he has published Indian Constitution in Konkani language. All 1,000 copies have been sold. And is a recipient of the World Guinness Record, Non-Stop Singing, and it's an international award, and Bharata Vidya Shiromani Award, Kannada Ratna Award, and Kannada Bhushan Award, and many more. He is happily married to Lion Ophelia Philomena, and blessed with two daughters, Dr. Sunali and Dr. Rupali, and son U.M. Cornelio, and he is our beloved DG-elect. ಎರಡನೆಯದು ಫಸ್ಟ್ DG-elect ಲೈನ್ ಮೊಹಮ್ಮದ್ ಹನೀಫ್. ನಮ್ಮ ಜಿಲ್ಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾರಾದರೂ ಮೊಹಮ್ಮದ್ ಹನೀಫ್ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ ನಾ ಕೊಡೋ ಉತ್ತರ ಒಂದೇ, ಅವ್ರು ನಮ್ಮ ಜಿಲ್ಲೆಯವರಲ್ಲ. ಅಷ್ಟರ ಮಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಈಸ್ ಫೇಮಸ್, ಈಸ್ ಕೋಆಪರೇಟಿವ್, ಈಸ್ ಕೈಂಡ್, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ he mixes with all the line friends, like friends. He is a become graduate from Pune Prajna College, Udupi, working as a project director and sales VK Builders, Udupi, and partner in S-Mart group of supermarket. He is involved in real estate business. Joined Lionism in 2019. He enjoys various prestigious positions in the district. He is a member of Chamber of Commerce and Red Cross Society at Bahrain, Sports Secretary Kannada Sangha Bahrain, Secretary Jamma Masjid Hiriyarka. He was awarded Lion of the Year in our district and International Bronze Award from John's Preston PIP. And International President Award 3 times he has taken, and he is happily married to Sunaya and Saista, blessed with 3 daughters and 2 children. Very kind, cooperative, and known for his helping nature, and he enjoys the Lionism and Lion friends. And next, ನಮ್ಮ ಲಯನ್ಸ್ ಜಿಲ್ಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ನು 2 ವರ್ಷಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಹೊಸ ರೆಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಶಿ ವಿಲ್ ಮೇಕ್ ಎ ಹಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿ ಇನ್ ಅವರ್ ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಟ್ ಬೈ ಬಿಕಮಿಂಗ್ ಎ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಲೇಡಿ ಗವರ್ನರ್ ಆಫ್ ಅವರ್ ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಟ್. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಶಿ ಈಸ್ ಲೈನ್ ಸಪ್ನಾ ಸುರೇಶ್. ಶಿ ಈಸ್ ದ ವೈಫ್ ಆಫ್ ಲೈನ್ PDG ಲೈನ್ ಕೆ ಸುರೇಶ್ ಪ್ರಭು. ಭಾಳ ನಮ್ಮ ಜಿಲ್ಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಫೇಮಸ್ ಮತ್ತು ಅತ್ಯುತ್ತಮ ವಾಗ್ಮಿಯವರು. ಅವರ ಮಿಸಸ್ಸು. ಶಿ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ 2 daughters, ಸುಪ್ರಿಯಾ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಸುಹಾನಾ. ಒಬ್ಬರು ಸಾಫ್ಟ್ವೇರ್ ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ another is doctor. She is expert in Bharatanatyam and in Yakshagana also. She has joined Lionism in 1996. She has served in all important portfolios of the district. As a Leo coordinator, she has created a record, world record, that is 34 Leo clubs in our district last year. In 2021, Lion of the Year 2 times. And she is the first lady to become the governor from our district. And latest adventure is she has donated 120 Shuddha Jala pure water project to all Kannada primary, government primary schools in our district through Lions clubs. It's a great thing. And I am presenting
Second Vice District Governor elect Sapna Suresh.
From 317D, I call upon DG elect DG elect, my good friend, my dear brother, Lion Dr. Melvin D'Souza, and first Vice District Governor elect BM Bharati, and second Vice District Governor elect Arvind Chennai. This is the leaders from our district 3170. I don't take much time because they are the good leaders to lead our district in a befitting manner also.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sanjay Shetty. Now I request.
I, District Governor 317E, Vinita Prakash, is proud to present my great team, DG team, Dr. Ramraj Ares, first Vice District Governor, DG-elect, first Vice District Governor-elect, Chandra H. Reddy, second Vice District Governor-elect, Ashwath Narayan Swamy. A promising leader, serving with pride and leading with confidence, an FTI graduate and progressive Melvin Jones Fellow, we the Lions feel proud that he is our District Governor-elect. Yeah, he is a family person. He is highly an academic person. I'm not going to I'm not going to read everything. It's just for you to see. I request these people to just come over here this side so that they can, yeah. And I want like to highlight that he's a gold medalist from LISC from Bangalore University. He is an academic person, highly educated, and with lots of degrees to his name. Next, I proudly present my first Vice District Governor, Chandra H. Reddy. She is a lady with grit and very brave, very talented. Lion Chandra H. Reddy has been serving our district sincerely under every district governor. She has, whatever she takes up, she has done it with great commitment and dedication. And Ashwath Naran Swami, second Vice District Governor elect, he is another very benevolent person. He is known for his, he's more than 1 crore scholarships he has distributed so far. He is a proud member of LCB East and also Vasia president. He's shown his leadership qualities. Thank you so much. We have great leaders.
Friends, is always, for the last speaker, is very challenging. Anyway, I am not going to take much of your time. Just quickly, I am going to introduce and present our leader for 2023-24 from District 317F. I request Girija Madam and Ashwini to join. Friends, I am glad to present leader of our District 317F for the year 2023 and 24, District Governor-elect B.S. Nagaraj PMJF. He is from prestigious club of our district from MAHAL. He is a lion from 1978, nearly 48 years lion. He held almost all the position in the club level as well as district level. He was a district cabinet treasurer, district cabinet secretary twice. He is a FDI graduate and he is a faculty for our schoolings and also faculty for our neighboring district. And he is happily married to Lion Shaila Madam. She is also a Lion member and blessed with 2 children, Lion Santosh. He is presently working in Germany, and daughter Sangeeta, she is doing her master in UK. I proudly present our district governor-elect B.S. Nagaraj to this August gathering. Now I am going to present very humble, ever-smiling, dedicated Lion First VDG-elect CM Narayanaswamy to this August gathering. He is a Lion from Lions Club of Hebbal. He is a Lion from more than 25 years and he is awarded with 2-time international medal, president medal and 6-time international president certificate. And he is very supportive this year as a DG team and he is happily married to Lion Girija and blessed with son Bhargav, who is working for an insurance company. I am proudly present our first Vice District Governor-elect CM Narayanaswamy to this August gathering. Now I am going to present very dedicated Lion from Lions Club of Bangalore Metro. He is a Leo Lion. He is more than 40 years Lion and he did a wonderful work from past 3 years as a blood donation district chairperson, and last year and this year he made a record in vision program. Still, even he is elected after a second vice district governor, still he is motivating all the clubs to do more and more vision activities, and he is received 2-time international medal and 8-time international appreciation certificate from the international president. And he is a, yes, and also he is a son of late past district governor N. Anand Suvarna's son. And Akka Suvarna is happily married to Lion Ashwini, blessed with 2 children, sons. Elder son, Dr. Abhinav A. Suvarna is a doctor, and second son is an engineer. I am proudly presenting our second Vice District Governor-elect, Akash A. Suvarna, to this August gathering. One photo.
Now I am presenting multiple team for 23-24, starting with multiple treasurer-elect for the multiple district 317. Is the trainer, is the district governor-elect, Earl Brito from 317B. Now I am presenting secretary for the 23-24. She is 317E, current district governor Vinuta Prakash is the secretary for 23-24. And our own man, my district governor Sanjay Shetty has been elected as a vice chairman of multiple 317. And current year, multiple treasurer, the man with the perfection, the accounts, everything is managed by whole year. I know only 0%, he knows 100%. He is my current treasurer and next year's council chairman elect unanimously. Here I present Rajshekharaya as a multiple chairman for 23-24.
The host district governor, Sanjay Shetty, would like to honor the multiple council chairperson, Vasant Kumar Shetty, for carrying the multiple in an exemplary manner this year. Hats off to Vasant Shetty. Sanjit would like to honor our MCC, Vasant Kumar Shetty. Sanjay Shetty would also like to honor the new MCC, Rajshekharaya, the governor, the multiple treasurer and the new multiple council chairperson.
Though we started 1 hour late, but as per agenda, we should have finished this by 2:42. Now it's at 2 o'clock. Any other matter, if anybody want to discuss? No? So, no vote of thanks by address by MCC elect 23-24, Rajshekharaya.
And Leos of wonderful multiple 317. I don't have words to express my gratitude to all the Lions of MD 317 for electing me as a multiple council chairperson for the year 2023 and 24 unanimously. I want to say what an enormous privilege and honor it is to be trusted by our entire multiple and elected me as your chairperson for coming year 2023-24. I am deeply conscious of that privilege and honor at this time. Since last 14 years, many leaders of this multiple have laid a strong foundation. I will promise to strive, make that foundation much more stronger and stronger. I would like to thank our past leaders who have guided me throughout my Lions career and helped me to reach this stage. I thank all the past district governors and members of my home district 317F for the support. I will work hard to keep the image of our multiple district 317 I, as multiple chairperson, I must thank all the leaders who have incoming governors and all my co-governors for their cooperation. I also thank all the past governors of our multiple for your good words and wishes. I must specially thank our own international director, Vamshadhar Babu sir, and past international director, Lion V.V. Krishna Reddy sir, for guiding me and helping me to reach this stage. My cabinet of 2022-23, along with our vice governors, has been a great support for me in all my achievement. I thank my spouse and my family for all the sacrifice they have made to help me. Friends, I believe in reform, perform, and transform of our organization. We all know our international also follow same thing every year. This must be our motto for the next year. This is year I will work closely with our Vice Chairperson Sanjit Shetty, Secretary Vinuta, and Treasurer Alberto, and take guidance of our ID and PID and our current MCC Vasant Kumar Shetty wherever I needed. With the help of Council of Governors and other leaders, I promise to give clean and good administration with a free hand to our multiple coordinators and committee chairperson to perform their best. My dream is make to multiple number one in all the respects. I seek all your cooperation for this. Very soon I will come out with plan and action for the year. I must thank our West District Governor Sanjit Shetty for the wonderful arrangements and organization such a wonderful and memorable district multiple convention. On behalf of myself and our entire District 317, I compliment and congratulate vote committee team for the wonderful arrangement. Friends, finally, with folded hand, I thank you, each one of you, for your wonderful support. Thank you.
I request Sunil Hegde to lower the national flag.
A lot of people had put great efforts. As a customary, as a duty, as a multiple council chairperson, the awards will be distributed, not right now. After the lunch, please kindly assemble here by 2:40, and I request ID Vamshidhar Babu, PID Krishna Reddy, Monica Savant Madam, MCC and area leader and concerned district, all the governors to be here to celebrate and clap for them for the greatest work which they have rendered. I know it is getting delay, but still, after the lunch hour I am taking up. Please assemble here only and let us clap for the achievers. Thank you.
This all at 3:30. So you have to be here by host 317D and the newly elected chairman Rajshekharaya.
Kindly rise.
I request Sunil Hegde to please kindly. Now, please be seated. Vote of thanks by Council Chairman, Council Secretary Vishwanath Shetty.
ನಮ್ಮ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪಲ್ ಕೌನ್ಸಿಲ್ ಚೇರ್ಮನ್ ವಸಂತ್ ಶೆಟ್ಟಿ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಧನ್ಯವಾದವನ್ನು ಅರ್ಪಿಸ್ತಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ನಮ್ಮ ID ವಂಶೀಧರ್ ಬಾಬು ಸರ್ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಕೂಡ ಧನ್ಯವಾದ. ಇವತ್ತಿನ ಮುಖ್ಯ ಅತಿಥಿಯಾಗಿ ಬಂದಂಥ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಭುಜಂಗ್ ಶೆಟ್ಟಿ ಅವರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳನ್ನು ಅರ್ಪಿಸ್ತಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ PID ಕೃಷ್ಣಾರೆಡ್ಡಿ ಅವರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಧನ್ಯವಾದವನ್ನು ಅರ್ಪಿಸ್ತಿದ್ದೇನೆ. PMCC ನಮ್ಮ ಭಾನುಮೂರ್ತಿ ರೆಡ್ಡಿ ಅವರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಧನ್ಯವಾದವನ್ನು ಅರ್ಪಿಸ್ತಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಟ್ರೆಜರರ್ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪಲ್ ಟ್ರೆಜರರ್ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಕೂಡ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ವೈಸ್ ಚೇರ್ಮನ್ ಆದ ಶ್ರೀಕಾಂತ್ ಮೌರ್ಯ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಕೂಡ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಏರಿಯಾ ಲೀಡರ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಮೋನಿಕಾ ಸಾಮಂತ್ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಕೂಡ ಧನ್ಯವಾದವನ್ನು ಅರ್ಪಿಸ್ತಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ವೇದಿಕೆ ಮೇಲಿರುವ ಎಲ್ಲ ಫಸ್ಟ್ VDG ಇಲೆಕ್ಟೆಡ್ ಮತ್ತು ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ VDG ಇಲೆಕ್ಟೆಡ್ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಒಂದೇ ಮಾತಿನ ಧನ್ಯವಾದವನ್ನು ಅರ್ಪಿಸ್ತಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ವೇದಿಕೆ ಮುಂಭಾಗದಲ್ಲಿರುವ ಎಲ್ಲ GIT, GST, GLT, ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಎಲ್ಲ PDG ಅವರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಬಂದಂಥ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪಲ್ ಕೌನ್ಸಿಲ್ನ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸದಸ್ಯರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಒಂದೇ ಮಾತಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಧನ್ಯವಾದವನ್ನು ಅರ್ಪಿಸ್ತಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ.
Thank you, Vishwanath Shetty. I, Council Chairman 317, adjourn this meeting for fellowship and lunch.